Okay, well, we're all here. I think.
Hold up. I'm loading up on Foundry right now.
Okay.
I just saw the new thing come up and I was like, that's so cool.
Fucking
Yeah.
damn it.
I spent a lot of time setting it up, so I hope it works out. But you can press P to open and close your phone. You enjoying your phone, Jestra?
Yeah, I'm trying to call somebody.
Hello.
I don't know how the phone call things work, but
Yes, we're connected, but I don't
It's
think it'll work
connected, yeah.
if we're not.
I guess it's just like a narrative thing, maybe.
Well, it also might be one of those if Foundry has a internal mic system that you'd have to be talking in game for it to work.
Yeah, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Probably, yeah.
That's cool.
Very cool. Yeah, we used to use the chat for, or the Foundry chat for like the private messaging, remember?
Yeah.
Well, now you can do it again in style.
Yeah.
There's also a setting you can turn on that it makes it so the chats are only in the phone and they don't go in the Foundry chat too, but I don't know which I'll prefer. So I just left it the defaults.
See that now.
And you can also change the display of your phone, the frame of it in the phone settings.
We look for a kawaii. Oh, this glitch one is cool. I know it's getting a little annoying.
It's like, it's cool for a second and then that's it.
Like I thought it would just flicker, but it literally just disappears and comes back.
Yeah, I saw that too.
I couldn't find if there's a home button. I just keep hitting the smartphone widget to reset it.
I think it's the little square icon at the top right of the phone. The little.
Let me see. Just goes to select phone. Oh yeah, it does. Okay. Cool.
I love shiny new toys.
Rent due April 1st.
Oh, you found the calendar?
Yep.
Grades. So cool.
Oh, and I know he said next week's going to be an off week, so I'll give the happy 3 years preemptively.
So wild to think about.
Yeah, we started on April 18th.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh wow, they even have like emojis already preloaded and everything.
Yeah, there's a lot on there.
Oh,
Chrome one, that's a little. Yeah, what can you do?
So where last we left off, you all went on a little side adventure to obtain a workbench for Javi. And you went to the Abernathy Auto Garage in Little Europe, whereupon you successfully managed to bypass the security systems in place there, and tie the workbench to the gyrocopter and fly away with it. But as you all were escaping, Javi was seen by none other than Curtis Abernathy, aka Scotsman, and he and Stormy and Lorenzo Gibson, private detective, chased him down in the street where he was shot, got into a car accident, and his life was saved by J-Step.
Yeah,
Who took him to the hospital.
Severe head trauma.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So you all get 3 additional days of downtime.
Is this on top of the 2 weeks?
Yes.
Okay, so we get the 2 weeks plus the extra 3 days. Okay.
Yeah. Last I saw, you had 12 HP, so imagine you want to rest a little bit.
Actually, yeah, I didn't even think about that one. So yeah.
Did you already figure out your 2 weeks? Because I think the 2 weeks was before
Yeah, I
the
already
incident in question.
Yeah, I figured out what I wanted to do. So I'm gonna spend 3 days healing.
Mm-hmm.
So it's gonna be 3 times 4. J-Step. Would it be too much to ask for a speed heal each day or no?
I don't know if I can do speed heals.
Oh, you can't?
She can't.
Yeah, the
Okay.
cryo bag.
Oh, okay, understood.
Yeah, she's a cryo operator.
Heard. All right. Well then, yeah, ignore that then. So 4, 8, 12. All right.
And you might go
Okay.
into surgery also, right?
Huh?
Jestro?
Yeah.
Jestro might go into surgery eventually.
Okay.
Yeah, I wanted to max out paramedic and then just level up the cryo system operations.
Mhm.
And then, yeah, maybe at some point I'll do surgery. But those are my top priorities right now.
Okay. All right.
Excuse me.
Okay, so let me pull up the list. I didn't know what I want to do. So, because I can do 4 things now for the 2 weeks. I already spent 1 week on Diamond's pistol. I'm going to use 1 on the first week to finish that off. So then I can still work on 3 items. I want to work on making a Neuralink, a Cyber Audio Suite, and actually, do a Neuralink, and I want to make 2 Arasaka Kakume Cyber Arms. They do cost 600 each. Would they still hit under the 500 cost category?
Yes. Mhm.
Okay. So then, yeah. So week 1, Neuralink and the pistol, finishing that up, and then the second week I'm making the 2 cyber arms.
Okay.
All right. So I don't need a roll for the pistols. That's just done because I already rolled successfully for the last time.
Mhm.
Let's see. Okay, I need to find. Well, I'll just make the rolls, and then I can find it. They're both are 500, so I think that's 20 DV21 for each.
Correct.
All right. So 500 cost would be 100. Dragon, do you want to split the price on it, or do you want to cover it?
I'm down to split the price however you want. I was always prepared to pay for the full thing.
Okay. Let's just go 50-50. So we're paying 1 cost category less, right? So it'd be 100 eds instead of 500 for fabrication.
Correct.
Okay. So I'll pay 50. Half for neural link. All right, subtract, and I'm going to make the roll. Fabrication. Cyber tech. Eight plus 6. 14, 15, 16, 17. Yeah, I should be able to hit that. All right. So first one. So the Neuralink is a success. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead, and then next week is gonna be the 2 cyber arms.
You
For
make
costing-
those arms at the same time?
Because I have the workbench, I can work on 2
that's
2 items at the same
right.
time. So
That's okay.
for costing purposes, since they're an extra 600 or an extra 100 each, am I paying 200 per, or how do you want to work that out?
It's just 1 cost category down, so.
Okay, so just 100
Mhm.
straight. All right, cool. All right. So then, yeah, that'll be 100 for each of us, Dragon. I'll take that in just a second. I'm going to make the roll. All right, so DV21. All right. So 1 is made. Cyber tech. All right, and then number 2.
Mhm.
Okay, cool. So yeah, all of them were made. I'm taking an extra 100 out. 2 Ara Saka cyber arms split with
Are you
Dragon?
going to keep these in your inventory, or do you want me to add them?
Keep them on your inventory.
All right, thanks.
Yeah, that way you can just keep track of what you have, since this is all for you.
Appreciate it.
Okay. All right, and then yeah, those are my 2 weeks, and that is 3 items off of your list done.
Alrighty then. Neuralink in both arms. We're getting there. Appreciate you.
No problem. And then that'll be everything for me.
All right. Does anybody else do anything on their 3 additional days?
J-Step will just go around tagging and going to the skating arena. I'm drawing a blank on what it's called.
Xanadu.
The Xanadu. I figured because of her lifestyle, she could hang out there a few times, right?
Yeah. Okay, so Tuesday night, Jack Rabbit gets a text from Marianne.
Okay.
It's working out already.
Yeah, Jack Rabbit will text meeting with Marianne, 11 a.m., free lunch. And
What do you mean where? We can just follow the quest marker.
Dragon says as he's playing ELO.
That's why you're the senpai,
Yeah.
and I'm the kohai.
it's fun, but I almost feel like it's
One thing I do like about it is that like with this, it's not gonna like auto zoom on someone's token when they text.
Oh yeah.
So like if someone like actually has to BRB, you can message it in like the normal way. That way it zooms in is like, okay, someone has actually said something. And then if we have just a normal conversation going, we just have it right there.
It's immersive.
It is immersive.
All right. So Javi, you spent the evening still, you've been resting these past couple days, but Carmen's obviously been quite worried about you. Imagine you've still had this bandage wrapped around your head.
Mm-hmm.
And, the others have just been chilling. Actually, the morning of Wednesday, the 18th, some of you, well, what time, who gets up the earliest out of the group?
Definitely not Javi.
Not me.
Sounds like it's going to be J-Step.
All right, J-Step, you're skating around the kitchen looking for, your cereal or whatever you're going to get that morning. And you notice there's some keys on the dining table along with a little note.
or she sets down her, what is it, natto?
Natto, yeah.
Her natto. And then she's going to pick up the note with the sticky chopsticks.
The note just says, I'm going to be real. It was nice living with y'all, but my movie career is really taking off, so I'm going to bounce. Here, have my car. I don't need it anymore. Bye.
Oh.
Signed, Mordred.
J-Step's going to skate over to the fridge and then take a fridge magnet and hang this note on the fridge.
All right.
I think when it gets like a little bit into like about 11 p.m., Javi would probably get up.
Well,
Damn,
11 is
11.
when you're supposed to.
No, 11 p.m., 11 a.m.
11 a.m. is when you're supposed to meet Marianne.
Yeah,
So
so
do
it
you
sounds
get up
like he's
before
probably
that?
going to be late again.
Okay. So at about, well, it's 10:24 in game. As you all are just laying in bed, or some of you laying in bed, just doom scrolling.
Are there any intercoms in the
Oh, God.
penthouse?
If Javi wanted to install some, then sure.
All right, if they don't come default, then J-Step's just gonna.
We'll say that the building manager offered it as an option. They just needed to be connected. So would a Javi have connected them at some point?
Honestly, if we haven't talked about it, like as a group of what like want them set up, I don't think he would have bothered with it. Not me being trying to be an ass. Just I wouldn't have necessarily seen a reason for it.
But would you all have talked about it at some point during the week?
I'm sure it's some. Well, I guess it depends on if we ever needed something to like wrangle us all up. Because that's why I would use it. I would just page everyone's rooms, being like, "I'm leaving. Are you coming with me?"
I probably
Well, I
would be
think-
like, wait for me.
Could also just
I
start
think-
spam calling people.
I think most of us have radios, right?
Radio
Radios?
communicators, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, I was just curious if something some high-end penthouse had direct lines to our rooms.
You should. Even one of my friends' house back in high school had that.
Like a home line.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
just like a little intercom that you can press a button and speak into it to a certain room or to all the rooms of the house or something.
I'm sure fancy houses have that nowadays. So you can just be like, "Sir, your dinner is ready."
Mhm.
All right, Giles.
All right, so yeah, if we don't have that, J-Step's just gonna send that text and then put her bowl and her chopsticks in the sink, and then leave through the front entrance.
Okay. So is everybody else heading over there?
If what's it called? Javi will wake up to the text message. He'll be like, "Shit, he's fucking run late," and then try and get ready real quick.
All right. So he runs out the door with the toast in his mouth. All late. All right.
He has a leftover to go cup from a previous coffee that he had and just filled that up with coffee.
J-Step's got the rowdiest cow lick.
I'll go. I'll roll that with you. Yeah, it checks out.
She
At
has
least
some-
Javi brushed his hair.
Yeah.
in his teeth. How about the rest of you? How do you make yourselves look presentable as you go out the door?
I'm like a step up of like she just woke up, but you wouldn't be able to tell because it looks like it just put in the right amount of effort.
Well, let's roll personal grooming and see if that's true.
That's true.
Good try.
Good try, yeah. Oh no.
Yeah, it looks like Ebba didn't even try. She barely looks human.
She looks worse than Hobby, and Hobby just woke up late.
Jackrabbit looks the most presentable out of the group. And so do you all walk over to the Hope or
Jason?
Yeah. Jackrabbit was going to.
all right.
Yeah.
Okay, so you all head on over there.
J-Step's going to put in some miles on her bicycle.
Nice. So yeah, J-Step rides ahead. Outside the Hope, or what will be the Hope eventually, you can see that there's a lot of contractors currently working on it. You hear the loud sounds of heavy equipment as the renovations are well underway. The doors are open and you can get the time right. There we go. You see that the doors are open and Marianne Freeman is waiting there by them to greet you. She says, right on time. Come on in.
Thanks.
We haven't installed the stools yet, but you can lean against the bar. And she escorts you over to what will be the bar. And you see that she has a pitcher of lemonade there, although you can see that there is a powder mix behind the bar she used to make it. But it does look like it, she used filtered water. There's not any kind of noticeable impurities floating around in it or anything. And she has some glasses with ice for all of you. She pours you all some drinks from the pitcher. It's a little bit hard to hear her with the power tool screeching and buzzing everywhere, but she's used to speaking with a lot of background noise. As she says, she gestures to the liquor shelves, or what will be the liquor shelves that are currently bare. And she says, well, the reason why I asked you here is I have a little problem. A real bar needs a liquor collection, not just the synth stuff. And our old one died in the fire. So I tried to tap old friends with liquor collections to see if anyone was willing to sell to us, but I've come up dry. No pun intended. And some of my old acquaintances have already sold up, but other people have lost their collections in an odd series of accidents. One of my old friends will be here in a moment, and if her story goes the way I think it will, I'll have a job for you.
Okay, sounds good.
She takes a sip of her own lemonade for a moment. As you see a few moments later, a very diminutive, pixie-faced woman walking into the building, leaning on a shiny steel cane. Her salt and pepper hair is in a short, tousled undercut. And she's got pale blue Kidoshi cyber eyes twinkling out from behind a pair of cosmetic horn-rimmed glasses. And she says, Marianne is lovely as ever. And Marianne just kind of chuckles and says, Stop that, Harriet. Everyone, this is my friend, Harriet Woodward.
Konnichiwa.
Pleasure.
No.
And Harriet just kind of leans forward on her cane and says, or as others call me, Harry the Shrimp. The handle's self-explanatory. So you must be the ones that Marianne here picked for the job.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
So, how about a proper introduction? Tell me about yourselves.
Javi will speak up first. He'll say, El Maldición Hidalgo. I'm the tech for the group.
Yeah, our crew's called 6 Steps Ahead. Or I guess 5 steps ahead.
And I'm Ebba.
Ebba.
Mm-hmm.
Lovely name.
Thank you.
I'm J-Step.
I'm Jackrabbit. I'm a pilot and a netrunner. And this is gonna look back at Dragon.
I'm Dragon. I kill people.
Oh my.
He's Dragon. He kills people.
So the muscle of the group. Well, every group's got to have some. And a deckhead and a techie. Definitely need those.
You do
Really,
if you
we'll
wanna
need
get
all
stuff
of you.
done.
Right, so we should have a private word, Marianne. And Marianne gestures for all of you to take your drinks and come into her office to have a little bit of privacy. As Harry walks over into the office as well, and then takes a synth leather document bag and projects a hologram from her agent. And immediately you see an image of a trio of scorched shipping containers burned down to bare steel. This used to be my home. Bloody shame, but as you can see, I haven't got much of anything left. Possessions come and go, but I kept my booze collection there, and I promised to sell it to Marianne and the professor. But now that plan's all gone up in smoke. Though not due to the fire, I am 100% sure that someone set a blaze to cover the theft.
Yeah. Who's over here stealing liquor?
Well, I've heard some rumors. You heard about a new thing that Continental Brands is doing? Called the Devil's Cut.
Could I roll some sort of check to see if I know anything about it?
I'm sure you can roll streetwise.
Oh shit. Okay.
If you've happened to watch the news lately, there was a segment about it as well.
I sure did.
Ebba did not. So she just looks clueless.
If I can find my streetwise social. There we are.
Javi. So you have heard about a subsidiary of Continental Brands that's trying to rise up, where speculators can purchase bottles of authentic spirits, which are then held in a secure climate-controlled vaults. And over time, the value of the spirits appreciate because alcohol is so rare, real alcohol anyway. And at any time, the speculator can sell their bottles and make a profit. And Continental Brands calls it liquid gold.
How do we speak up? Yeah, I heard about that. Some new investment deal. Cripples and rich folk can invest in alcohol bottles and liquor bottles and just sell them whenever the price is good enough. No,
That's right.
you think that they're the ones robbing all of these?
Well, I have heard of 3 other quote-unquote accidents involving liquor collections. One aboard a boat, it sank. One in Pacifica, another arson, and one from an office at Petrochem HQ. They pinned that one on a Sovoil strike team. Boat belonged to a nomad clan leader. He's moved on. The owner in Pacifica died in that fire. And Petrochem won't flap their gums with the like of me. Still, I know a pattern when I sees one.
Makes a lot of sense when you put it that way.
She puts she puts some pictures on the table, and I'm going to post those in the visuals chat.
Oh, what is up with this blue lady?
So yeah, you see these glossy photos. One of them is a picture of a very well-dressed woman with shining blue-black hair and green cyber eyes. She looks like she's probably wearing a bronzer. Either that or she's got chem skin doing it for her.
These cheekbones, you mean?
Yeah, the lady with the cheekbones.
Maybe she's got Angelina Jolie's cheekbones.
Yeah, Harry gestures to that one and says, this is Juliana Lung, aka Jules. She's a rising star in the Continental Brands food chain and has been promoted to Chief Operations Officer of this new investment vehicle, which your friend here, was it Maldición, you said?
Maldición, sí.
What he just described. And then she points at the next picture. This shows a tall, broad-shouldered guy wearing a expensive-looking sports coat and dress shirt. But he looks a little bit awkward in it. And she says, and this Bruno is Long's bodyguard, street name Anvil, real name Andra Carson. Continental Brands hired him away from a Canadian Marine Commando regiment. And then the last one is the creepy blue lady that Chester pointed out. You can see that her chem skin is designed to look like an old Ming vase. She does look very strange, obviously. And Harry says, and this last one's Mira Maldonado. Maldonado, sorry. Lung's personal assistant. She was a hard one to investigate, and I still don't have much of her dossier assembled, which means she's probably a covert ops in disguise. But yes, Continental Brands put Lung in charge of this new investment vehicle, this liquor bank called the Devil's Cut. As you may or may not be aware, since the collapse, the number of vineyards and distilleries worldwide has shrunk to an all-time low. Real booze is rare and only getting rarer. Chemically blended intoxicants taking over the market, which means vintage bottles of the good stuff are worth a lot of cheddar. Hunting down the right liquor to invest in takes work and specialist knowledge, and storing them makes you a target. So, why not saddle up to a liquor bank and pay for them to acquire the best bottles and store them safe on your behalf? That's what the Devil's Cut is.
So it functions just as a bank, too.
That's right. And I am as close to 100% as anyone can be these days that Lung is the one who stole my booze. I know she's been acquiring, and her career is on the line. If this venture fails, she'll wind up managing a factory floor in Oklahoma instead of living the high life here. That's the motive. And her bodyguard's past training gives the means.
You put a lot of work into this, huh?
She chuckles. Says, I'm retired now, but I'm no stranger to pulling a job here and there.
Understood. So, with that being said, if you got all this information, you got any ideas of where the liquor might be stashed?
It's the place we've been talking about, sweetie. The Devil's Cut. Its grand opening is in 3 days.
All right. How are your thoughts about how you want this run? Do you want this covert? Do you want us to go in guns blazing? Do you want this before or after it's opened?
Oh, I've got very clear parameters. First of all, this has to be a clean job, professional. Can't let Marianne here be implicated in any way. Last thing that I would want is to be responsible at all for the New Hope being destroyed a second time. Second of all, and here's the important part, Lung stole from me and destroyed my home. I want her humiliated during the biggest night of her career, and I want it done right. A smash and grab is not enough. Her bosses could forgive a random act of violence, but we need to make it clear to them that she's incompetent, which means a heist pulled off during her big opening night gala. The specifics of the heist are up to you, but I do have experience in these matters, and I can offer a few suggestions on how I might have done it back in the day. And then she lays down a map of the Upper Marina District with one location circled in bright red marker. And you can see the location circled is the Devil's Cut, which is located between Graffiti X, an art gallery, or that's the name of the art gallery, and Night City Bubbles, which you can see is a spa and escort service. She also has some pictures of the Devil's Cut interior from their garden patch page. They're just like promo photos of like an Art Nouveau interior, marble floors, bronze fixtures, all that kind of stuff.
Nice. Beautiful.
she also provides a list of 7 bottles that were stolen from her collection.
Okay.
Want that list?
So on this list, so we'll say J-Step, you picked it up and you're reading it?
Yeah.
Okay, so you see on there, it says a 16-year aged Islay single malt. Second one's a clay bottle of Junmai sake made with Mount Fuji spring water. Third is one of the last cask-aged bourbons decanted before the Kentucky distilleries all closed.
Going a bit fast.
I got it. No worries.
All right. The next one is...
I'm also trying to take notes.
I was trying to
Sorry,
take
I'll
notes, and I
go
was like,
slower.
I got a sake, a bourbon.
And then a 16-year-old single malt.
Mm-hmm. The next one is the last bottling of apple brandy, distilled before a mutated strain of fire blight wiped out the Normandy orchards. And the next one is a rare Swedish cloudberry liqueur. Some of you, well, how about you all give an education roll?
Okay.
Okay. So Ebba and Dragon. And Jackrabbit. All 3 of you have learned at some point that cloudberries are currently extinct. The next one is an Irish pot still whiskey distilled with actual Liffey River water. And the last one is a bottle of tequila with Johnny Silverhand's autograph on it. And Harry says, "My collection's small, but top shelf. You'll need something to tote them in safely, as you'll be carrying precious cargo."
Okay. I'm sure I can get something together.
All right, and I'm sure as you'll all be curious about the pay.
Javi nodded his head.
If you pull this job off successfully, I'll pay you each 1,000 euro bucks, and I'll also give you 100 euro bucks each for each bottle you get back to me safely. All right?
All right. Javi's gonna pull some bullshit. I'd like to make one demand on the pay.
What's that, maldición?
If let's say we get through all this flawlessly, no issues. Perhaps you could partake with one of the bottles? Trying to make a collection of my own.
Absolutely not. These bottles are from Marianne. However, if you happen to pinch other bottles from someone else's collection while you're there, that's your business, not mine.
Appreciate the tip. And he will give a wink. You mentioned that you had some suggestions on how you would have done this job back in the day. You have any ideas?
I do, as a matter of fact. Well, as with any heist, there's a couple steps that you ought to follow. First off, you'll want to case the joint, get some intel, see the patterns, see if you notice anything going on. And then you'll need to perform the heist and escape the scene. Now, I have collected a little bit of intel. It was renovated recently, so there'll have to be some up-to-date blueprints if you can find them. You might be able to find an inn with one of Long's people, her bodyguard, her assistant, maybe even security guards working the building. Now, back in my day, posing as some sort of city official inspecting the joint was always a favorite of mine. But I've also heard that Lung's hired entertainer for the evening met an unfortunate end recently at a piranha party. So they're actually holding auditions to juice up for the opening gala. So you've got lots of options.
Okay. Everyone else, what you all think?
Sounds like a deal.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Did he say he had a map of the place or not? I can't remember.
She does not have a map of the place.
Okay, that's fine.
But she said that that it was renovated recently, so there has to be updated blueprints somewhere.
All right.
Maybe we can talk to Billy Flight. See if he knows anything about the building or the renovations or how to get them. He does real estate stuff, right?
That'd be good.
Oh, Billy Flight, well, he owns the Shark. I don't know if he's much of the real estate market otherwise, but there's also Jack Skorkowski.
Yeah. Yeah, well, we're on it. We'll get the bottles back.
Good, good. And if you need any advice, I'm just a ring away. And at that point, Marianne goes out of the room for a moment and returns with Scott dogs for everyone. Lunch as promised, she says.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Be very careful, Marianne emphasizes as she looks at all of you. Remember, this is a megacorp that we're potentially pissing off here.
All right. Understood.
So the gala that they're having is on Friday night, 10 p.m. So you basically have 2.5 days to make a plan.
Sounds good.
Should go there and get a layout as soon as possible.
Perhaps if we can figure out what the tickets look like, I can forge some. We can try and get in. No issues.
What kind of clothing style is everyone wearing?
Visual.
Go on. Sorry.
I'm already done. I just said leisure wear.
Oh. I'm probably wearing like my more like casual bohemian clothes.
J-Step's also wearing leisure wear, but it's wrinkled and she looks gross. Well, I did roll a -1. So.
You did.
Yeah.
I know, but you just sounded so dejected when you said it.
And also wearing leisure wear and rolled very little, so it's obvious I got out of bed.
Yeah, just rolled out of bed and came over.
Jackrabbit's an urban flash. She's got like a dope ass jumpsuit. She's got a big ass light armor jack on. She's stylish.
She is looking good today. Harry looks at all of you thoughtfully and says, remember that this gala is going to be filled with the cream of the crop, so to speak. So if you do plan on trying to get yourself an invitation in, you'll want to look the part.
Okay.
A fancy dress it is, depending on our part.
If you go that route, yes. I mean, you also could try to get in as the help.
You know, like what if somebody tries to get in like they're doing like some kind of like puff piece story on them? They're shooting some kind of like news show for the garden. They want to interview somebody who's involved with like setting up the whole thing.
Well, that sounds right up your alley.
As a way to get in early in case the joint, perhaps?
Totally. Yeah, we'll go like buy
Noble
some
idea.
kind of, like buy a video camera, some cheapo shit, talk our way in, and then we get a layout.
If,
Marianne looks at Ebba.
And it just looks like Ebba's confused.
If only we knew somebody who was like good at interviewing people and like, damn.
Yeah, had a
I'll be
TV
like,
show where they used to
I'll
talk
lean
to
over and be
people.
like, could be me. That could be me.
Well, it's certainly not me, sister.
Okay, that's me. That's me. I'll admit it. It's me.
Ebba, I think you'd be perfect. If you think you're up to it, like that might be an angle we could use.
I think so. Could try that.
We could go like get some costumes right now or get something to, yeah. We can go do that like right now. And then if we get in, we can actually see the place. We have a couple days to do other shit.
May I roll a streetwise to see if J-Step has done any courier deliveries to or around this building?
Sure. J-Step would be familiar with Graffiti X, the
yeah.
art gallery next door. She also would know that the building that the Devil's Cut is currently in used to be a bistro.
Okay. Yeah, Chooms, I got some connects at Graffiti X, so maybe I could go talk to them. They might know something about the building.
That'd be helpful.
Yeah. Yeah, hit him up.
I'll be right back.
I think the most important thing is being able to figure out where the liquor is being stashed. We can get that blueprint, or even Ebba, if you can talk your way into getting a personal look at the different type of liquors available.
Yeah.
If someone wants to pose as your camera person, and we can kind of get an already pre-recorded film of where everything is. That would be huge. We can get a definite video recorded layout of where everything is and where we need to go.
Cool.
I imagine that we
Okay.
may want concealable weapons, things that are low. Might need we might need silenced pistols or anything that can knock people out quick.
Yeah. Well, like I'll be okay. I think I have some stuff. I could do with the silencer
Okay.
just in case. Um. But yeah. Anyways, I think should we hit the road and start doing shopping?
Let's go look and see what we can find.
All right. Thanks for the cake, Harriet, and see you later, Marianne. Won't let you down.
I'm counting on it, she says. And so all of you exit the Forlorn Hope.
Mm-hmm.
And what do you all wish to do now?
Do you all want to go and see if we can go scope around the place, see what we can figure out? Maybe we can split up. Half of us can go look and shop for gear. The rest can go scope the area out.
Yeah. I think either way, like we all go down there right now and find out as much info as we can. Like hit the place. Eva, are you up to like doing the interview?
Yeah, just to be clear, when I'm doing the interviews, like I'm doing the interviews during the event and during the Kala.
No, I was thinking like what if you were interviewing the behind the scenes of the opening?
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Like, but like did the behind the scenes footage of some BD.
Because I think
And,
it would
like-
also be fun for me to be there during the event. But I'm not married to any idea whatsoever.
Yeah, well, like we could try to just sell them on a whole thing. It's like, hey, I'm this person. I'm trying to make a documentary about the whole opening process of this thing.
Yeah, I like that idea.
You know, the chica who we talked to a couple weeks ago, when we were dealing with the whole Bozo situation, you know, the media who had the van. You think there might be any good chance that we might be able to talk to her about maybe trying to see what a badge looks like? Maybe see if we can get a fake one printed for Ebba, so it looks more official.
Yeah, we might have to stop at that Turkish cafe again. Because I didn't have that. I didn't get that lady's number. Did you?
Yeah, I got her contact. I sent her a picture of that gonk who we splattered across the street.
Oh, Preem.
Give us a shot. At least then it's a little bit easier to sell.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. I can try and give her a call. I'll see how it goes. I guess I'll go ahead and call her if unless anyone else has any objections.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Keeley, do you remember what her name was?
It's Destiny Hondell.
Okay. I'm gonna
I
put that
never
in
would have
my
remembered that.
I don't remember if I typed that into my contacts or not. Yeah, I didn't. So, okay. Destiny Yondell.
Hondel.
Handel.
Hondel.
Hon. Hondel. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah, I'll go ahead and give Destiny a call.
Okay, she answers and says, "Who's this?"
Destiny. It's a pleasure talking to you again. This is Malicion. We talked a couple weeks ago in the Turkish cafe. I was helping fix your van.
You
Oh,
also
what did
vandalized my van.
It looked like it was working in pre-order to me.
You don't remember me? I'm the guy who tried stealing your car.
Over the table. I was not trying to steal it. I was trying to stop it from running.
Oh yeah, you're trying to cut the brake
We know.
line.
We know.
I was calling see how you been. How was the story from the photo I sent you?
I got some attention. But I get the feeling you're probably not calling to ask me about that.
I was actually calling to see if I could ask about a favor.
A favor. Okay.
Could lead to another big story. First time scoop. Perhaps some video footage.
Is this about the gangs?
No. This is about a first-hand look at the Devil's Cut.
Go on.
So, long story short, this is off the record. Okay? At least for now. Gotta keep names and stuff out of this, okay? Agreed?
Sure.
Okay. Gracias. So, well, me and my chooms, we need to find a way in for something unrelated. Details
Well, that sounds shady.
and details might get leaked to you for an interesting story, so long as it stays on the DL for now. But we want a first-hand look. We figured it'd be easier if we have perhaps had a news person to come and scope the place out. Now, I'm not trying to get you involved, but I was wondering if there's perhaps any way that you could get us a N54 a badge template.
A template.
So, something that can easily be produced, no problem, or perhaps a copy that we can put a photo on. Nothing, no names or anything tied to you.
You're asking for quite a lot.
All I'm asking is for a simple printout. Something that looks official, maybe something that is official, but no information.
Well, you're going to need to give me something more to go on. What kind of story is this that I can expect?
For the you might be able to be the first one to tell the story about the Devil's Cut gala going to shit.
Oh. You can roll persuasion.
Okay. This is gonna be. I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. 21.
Okay, but if this isn't what you're promising me, you're going to be in some shit. You know that?
We can get some video footage. We can get a lay it on the inside. Perhaps you might be able to find out a little bit more information about all these mysterious fires that have been causing a bunch of alcohol to get burned down, allegedly.
Okay, well, you remember Kasim's.
I do.
Meet me there in an hour.
Will do.
She hangs up.
All right, Chooms. I would love to keep talking, but it looks like I have a date.
Don't let Carmen hear you say that.
Shut up.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you know when she's gonna come by? I
Cállate.
just want to make sure that she knows
Cállate.
that you and I could be something serious in the future.
Javi is like, I think this is the only time like he might have been like actually just straight laced pissed. Like he's just looking at you just with a cold dead stare.
And then I'm gonna do the thing where like you wave your hand in front of the eyes thing. Be like, woohoo! Anyone home?
Face down, face down.
Face down,
I'm
face
gonna-
down.
Knock.
Face down, Ebba.
What's funny is I actually might lose this.
Okay, both of you roll your reputation.
Oh wait, do I have that face down chip? I still have the face down chip.
Face
Yeah?
down. Okay.
Is he
But
gonna
I'll roll
slot it right now?
No, the face down chip's already in. It's already in.
Okay, that'd be
So,
funny though if he just like fished out of his pocket, just slammed it in real quick.
Just to make himself look more mean. I feel like that would just automatically negate it.
Okay, you want to go? Let me get my serious mode activated.
Boom.
All right, Ebba, roll your face down.
Face down.
The angry face under reputation.
Ritz, watch.
Oh.
All right, Ebba. Javi actually manages to get you spooked with that very serious face he's making.
Like this is like the face of like when like if you pissed off a killer, like he might actually do something.
It just makes the blood drain out of you, Ebba. You feel kind of chilled to the bone.
You're right. Yeah, I'll just stay quiet.
Gracias. Yeah. Does anyone need to drop off anywhere, or does anyone want to come along?
J-Step, you recall that you still have the keys that you found on the table.
Oh yeah, so when Mordred quit or moved out, he left his keys on the counter. I have them here if anybody can drive.
Yeah, I can drive.
As your primary care physician, I'm gonna have to say that this whole invisible man thing you got going on with the bandages, I can't in good conscience let you drive.
I can take this off for a little bit, clean it up.
Yeah, I guess I haven't sworn a Hippocratic oath yet, so here you go, Chum, and then she'll toss him the keys.
I like
I think for comedic effect, if Javi couldn't catch the keys,
Oh,
he shouldn't
God.
drive. I got great depth
What-
perception.
What am I rolling?
Chica, and it's like,
What am I rolling?
no, I don't really
Okay.
care. I just thought it'd be funny if like I saw that in a movie or a show. The guy's got bandages over one eye and he's like, I can drive, don't worry. And then like, okay, here. And he just
It hits him in the face.
Actually, Ebba, would you mind tagging along? At least you haven't met Destiny yet. She's met J-Step and Dragon. At least might be another face. Might recognize you since you used to be in TV.
Yeah, I'm not opposed. I've never met. So yeah, I'm willing to go.
Okay. So me, Ebba, does anyone else want to go along? Or does everyone else want to go scope the place out?
I'm gonna go to Graffiti X.
Okay. Dragon?
I'm gonna go to the place, scope it out.
Okay. Jackrabbit, you got the bud. So me and Ebba will go talk to Destiny, go get ourselves a M54 badge. Rest of y'all just keep us updated, okay?
Sounds good. I can do like I can run some errands. If you guys need me to buy shit, I'll go buy shit for you. You know,
Okay.
I was thinking like what if we have on the night when we're gonna boost all this liquor, we have our disguises, but we also have like double disguises. And we dress like piranhas. So that if we get made and people see us, then we pin it on them.
It's a good idea.
That is a great idea.
You think that this is just me asking questions. I'm not saying no. You think that'll work in making this Corpo Broad looking incompetent? Because at that point it might just look more just like a incident to go blame some gangers.
I mean, I don't think it hurts to try these things.
Could be a good plan B.
You know, I was thinking it's just like it's like a backup plan. So if on the day, if any of us get spotted, like we can just rip off whatever we're wearing, and then it's like we got piranha colors underneath, and then we run away.
Fuck it. Let's go ahead and do that. You can contact Diamond, see if she might she might be able to get that handled. No?
Yeah, I'll hit up Diamond. I'll hit up Gorkowski. Maybe he can get us blueprints in addition to the footage. Sounds good. Let's get rolling.
All right, let's go. Abba.
Yep.
All right.
Go.
And so yeah.
All right. So Group A takes the car over to the Glen to go to Kasim's. And that's Javi and Ebba. Okay, and the rest of you head over to the upper marina in the gyro, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you roughly somewhere over there, I'm sure. Okay. All right. So, I'm going to start with Group B. So you fly over there. It's close to noon when you arrive. And you can see that the neighborhood that the Devil's Cut is in is very upscale. All the people walking around here are pretty well dressed and affluent, it seems. As you're flying over looking for a spot to park, you see that there is an NCPD patrol going down the street. And okay, so you're all wearing leisure. You're both wearing leisure wear except for Jackrabbit, right? So Jackrabbit, could you roll wardrobe and style?
Of course.
Mm-hmm. And you get a +1 from your personal grooming roll from earlier.
Okay.
Okay. right. So you find a spot to park nearby. There's like a rooftop parking garage close by that's like free for 2 hours. And all of you head into the street. Yeah, Dragon and J-Step, both of you look pretty out of place amongst the crowd, but Jackrabbit seems to blend right in.
J-Step's not too bothered by that because she's not concerned with the bistro building or whatever, where the Devil's Cut is.
Mm. You do notice a Continental Brands Oasis truck pulling into the back alley of the Devil's Cut as you head towards Graffiti X.
Okay. Are any of my chums next to me?
Assuming that you are walking as a trio.
So yeah, I'll point it out. You guys see that?
What's up?
That Continental Brands truck?
Oh shit!
Yeah, Jackrabbit, when you... Sorry, go ahead, Slingshot.
Nothing. I was just fixing my mic. Go ahead.
Oh. Jackrabbit, when J-Step gets your attention to look at the direction of the truck, you do see a delivery person taking a very large box of food out of it and taking it inside.
Okay. How many people are moving all these boxes?
It just looks like 2 guys. One's in the truck, and then there's the one guy doing the manual labor.
So you said 2 in the truck?
Yeah, there's one guy who's driving the truck. You can see him in the driver's seat, and then there's the one guy, a second person that's taking the delivery inside.
Okay. All right. Command delivery thing.
Okay, and you see Graffiti X ahead. It's very much like an urban art kind of gallery.
All right, yeah. We'll head in.
Slingshot, did you want to go in with them, or are you going to like scope out the building, or what do you want to do?
The delivery stuff. What'd you say they were bringing in?
A very large box of food.
I see. And it's going in like a side entrance?
Yes, a side entrance in the back alley.
Interesting. All right, yeah. I'll head in with everyone else.
Okay, so you all go into Graffiti X, where J-Step is not a stranger. This is her kind of art style up in here.
Yeah, so she probably recognizes some faces, even if she doesn't recognize everybody's names.
Mm-hmm.
I'm back.
Welcome back. One of them says, J-Step,
Hey,
how's it going, bestie?
it's been a while.
We didn't have any packages scheduled. So I'm surprised to see you.
More of a social call. I'm here with 2 of my chums. This is my senpai Dragon and one of the good chums, Jackrabbit.
Oh, nice to meet you. I'm Aria. J-Step's bestie. And she smiles. Even though J-Step probably doesn't even remember her that well.
Oh, you're
How could I
bestie.
forget
Oh,
Aria?
my God. You've
She
told
never
us,
told you about me?
she's told us so much. It's hard to recall all the facts.
Just tell him everything. I'll tell him about that time, when we hit that skyscraper in Little Europe. It was great. Anyway,
you guys did the thing
with the guy in the place, and I'll never forget it.
Yeah, the other
It was
thing.
unforgettable.
Anyway, Aria, and then J-Step's going to try to find like a sort of a private area where we can talk without eavesdroppers. Hey, so what's this big thing going on across the street?
Oh yeah, it's gonna be like this big Continental Brands thing. Oh, the Devil's Cut. I don't know, something with liquor. They're like having this big party. Saw all these people lining up to audition for like a DJ thing for the party. I thought about trying to audition myself, but I don't think I'd get it anyway.
I mean, you should totally apply, or at least audition. Me, Senpai, and Jackrabbit, we could be your bodyguards or your roadies.
Really?
Really? Remember that kickback we were at a few months ago? You're playing some of the best tunes I've heard.
Oh, maybe I should. I mean, I'm going to be going on lunch soon, so I could totally get in line.
Yeah, you should. And if you get in, you got to contact me. We'll be your roadies. We'll be your security. I mean, look at Senpai. Look at him. He's so intimidating.
He is intimidating. I can see why he's your senpai.
Yeah, but
are you friends with other 14-year-old children?
Yeah, a few.
Yeah, she doesn't look like she's much older than J-Step at all.
I figured.
J-Step's older than Dragon.
She certainly doesn't act like it.
That's okay. So anyway, Aria, about that building over there.
Yeah?
I remember one time I was doing a delivery, but I don't remember if I was able to run across the roof or go under using a subway. Do you remember if there's any way anyone who could get us some blueprints of the city block or the building?
Well, I do know that Giraffa Construction was doing all the work on it. I saw the graphs and all the trucks and all that stuff. Trying to remember. I think I heard some people talking about it. There was a guy, an architect. It's kind of a big deal. Oh, now I remember. He came in here, he wanted to buy something, and he kept saying, "Don't you know who I am? I'm Morris Jenkins." Yeah, that was his name. He was kind of an asshole.
Sounds like it. All right, Morris.
So if anybody had a blueprint, it'd probably be the architect, right?
Yeah, that's what I would think too. Or maybe not. I don't know. I don't think architects hang on to those sorts of things.
She laughs and says, "Oh, you could be such a gonk." And she kind of lightly play punches J-Step's shoulder and then hugs her and says, "It's so good to see you, bestie. You always make me laugh."
Yeah, I do what I can. Then J-Step's going to look at the chooms and be like, "So, do either of you have any questions for my friend Aria?"
You said there were graphs around?
Well, there were when they were working on the building, but there's not anymore. I guess they finished it.
Damn.
Okay. Oh, I remember now. You were telling me when you ran across that roof, J-Step. You said there was a big skylight. You almost fell into it.
Oh, yeah. I can't believe I forgot about that one. That was pretty crazy. But I did just buy this bike. Check it out. It's strapped to my back. I was thinking maybe if
Oh.
I could find some way to jump from one roof onto the bistro building, then I could just jump right over the skylight. Wouldn't that be something?
That would be pretty extreme. Well, I better get ready for this audition if I'm going to actually go and do it.
Yeah, and let me know what comes of it. You have my deets still, right?
I do.
Preem. All right, good luck.
She gives J-Step a fist bump as she runs off to go collect her stuff.
All right, Jims. What do you think?
Green.
Far the best two options I can think of is the skylight that was just mentioned, and the trucks carrying food. If we can steal a truck, perhaps it can serve as both a way in and a way out at the same time. I don't know how deep that side entrance goes.
Yeah,
I
yo,
did-
you know, like steal the truck, get access to the food, and like, what if we like poison it? Not to kill anybody, you know, but like make people trip out or something. It embarrasses everybody going to this Devil's Cut thing.
How big were? Yeah, that'd be give them on the shits. How big were those boxes? I didn't really get a chance to see it.
The
Big enough for a person to fit inside?
Probably big enough for a very nimble Chinese man to fit inside.
How about I
Uh-huh.
raise your Chinese man for a nimble, athletic Japanese woman?
It'd be a contortion check, but possible, yeah.
I have dumped some IP into contortionist.
So while you all talk about that, we go to Javi and Ebba, who have at last arrived in the Glen and find a spot to park on the street by Kasim's.
Okay.
As you get out of the car, you can already smell the scent of fresh coffee and cardamom as you head towards the Turkish cafe.
Well, that just smells lovely, doesn't it?
I don't know if Ralph is actually there right now.
Sorry, my mic was
Oh.
muted. Yes, I was.
Okay.
Yeah, he'll like kind of clap his hands like, I miss that smell. I'll buy you a cafe when we sit down, okay? Her name is so the lady we're meeting with. Just to give you a slight rundown. Her name is contacts. Destiny Hondel. She works for N54. Pretty straight to the point person. We kind of got on a bad position with her last time. So if you can charm her, make her feel a little bit more comfortable, it'd be huge.
Yeah.
So, okay. And then I would say at that point, I think done filling her in, we walk in.
All right. So you enter in the shop. Kasim's does look at Javi slightly suspiciously, but he does greet both of you as you walk in.
I'll do I see Destiny sitting?
Yes, she does seem to be sitting in her usual spot. You recognize her green hair, and you see her N54 vest like almost immediately.
Does she have a coffee already?
She does. She has a whole like coffee pot next to her.
Oh shit. Okay. I'll look to Kasim. I'll give like my award-winning grin, and I'll put I'll just hold up 2 fingers, and then like I'll point over to Destiny's table as I go sit down.
All right,
just
he
gonna
says
follow.
that'll be 40 euro bucks for 2.
I got you, and he'll
That's
go ahead and pay.
And with your coffees, he does give you both some complimentary Turkish delights. He takes that to the table where Destiny is waiting. She's kind of perusing a data pad she has on her lap as she looks up and sees the 2 of you and says, "You're early, but I'm not complaining."
Yeah, we it was a bit of a last minute call, so I wanted to go ahead and make sure you weren't waiting.
Well, have a seat, relax, and who's this? Oh, wait a minute. Your face, it looks a little bit familiar.
Does it?
You
Oh,
had
my
a
name is
late
Ebba.
night show. Ebba, yes, the Ebba
Yeah.
show.
Yeah, I did. I still sometimes wish I had that show, but that's fine. Fine, no complaining.
You're not going to steal the story that you promised me right from under me, are you?
No, I would not do that. It's the old Ebba. She probably would have done that. We can, break a deal or something, but yeah.
So Ebba here is helping me out. Like I said, all we need is a badge, and in return, you get the story.
Okay, well, you gave me one good story so far, so I'm going to count on you
Okay.
to not fuck me over.
Since I'm more out of the loop of what you look for in your profession, is there anything any kind of specifics you want me to look for, or anything that you would prefer for me to provide? I know video footage. Well, I can do that.
If you could tip me off right before the shit gets real, I'll take
Okay.
it from there.
I'll go ahead and put you as first on my quick dial. That way this shouldn't be an issue. Anything else?
The juicier, the better. She picks up her bag and she fishes around inside for a moment, and then she produces a badge that she hands towards him.
Cream.
One of my coworkers got shit canned earlier, and I just happened to collect this from his desk.
You move quick.
Okay.
Well, I'm not trying to be the next one who gets fired, so.
Well,
Rough economy.
once it starts going down, I'm sure you might even be looking to get a promotion, depending on how this goes.
Okay.
Anyways, this is all that I needed. Did you have any more questions or anything like that before we start making our way?
She looks at Ebba.
I'm just going to smile back.
So when is this supposed to be going down exactly? What day?
Is there anyone else looking like here, like who could hear openly?
There's a couple other customers in there, but they seem to be having their own conversations and not really paying attention.
For just the sake of discrepancy, he'll pull out his agent and he'll send her a message Friday night and he'll send the location of the place.
Okay, she says.
You get if you get a call from me or a text message, just go ahead and just assume shit's going down, okay?
I'll make sure I'm in the area.
Sounds good. Anything else comes up, I'll be sure to update you, okay?
Okay.
Sounds good. Pleasure doing business.
She nods and pops a Turkish delight into her mouth. As we return to Group B, so you do have the option of spending some time outside of the building. If you spend several hours outside the building observing it, you can get additional information also.
Sure.
Yeah, J-Stuff will do
Let's
that.
do that.
All right. So while those two are scoping out the building from the outside at a safe distance, does Jackrabbit want to shop or does she want to scope it out with them?
Jackrabbit will shop. She's gonna hit up Diamond Blue and also call Jack to see if he knows anything about Morris Jenkins.
Okay. So yeah, Jack answers.
Hey,
And,
Jack.
So, hey, Jackrabbit.
Hey, so I was wondering, have you heard about this new Continental Brands shit, the Devil's Cut?
Yeah, Marianne actually was telling me about it, and I happened to catch a little story about it on the news.
Yeah, have you heard of some dude named Morris
Jenkins? Yeah. Architect at Giraffa.
Yeah. How would somebody take a peek at his blueprints of the place?
Well, I doubt that he'd hand them over willingly.
I mean, if somebody was like interested in taking a look.
Well, if I remember correctly, you're the net runny type, right?
Yeah, here and there.
I suppose if you got yourself a breacher, it would be no issue for you at all to lift some deets off of his agent. I mean, otherwise, you could always do things the old-fashioned way, rough him up, or just, pick his pocket.
I got you. You think he'd carry something like that around on his agent?
Oh, yeah, architects do that shit all the time.
Yeah, I guess he's still working on it. Like, they're not done with it, right?
Last I heard, it was mostly done. So it's probably very close to it.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, the Giraffa Office Park, it's in the Glen, I think. So you could definitely look for him around there. That's where I would.
Wicked. Hey, so, you got a lead on a breacher? How expensive are they?
That is a good question. I'm no fixer. But if you talk to a fixer, I'm sure they could help you out. Those are popular things, I would think.
You got you. Thanks for the idea. I got somebody
No
in
problem.
mind.
Yeah, have a good one.
Yeah, see you around. I'll hang up.
Okay, so then you call Diamond.
Yes.
She answers after a few short rings, and she says, Jackrabbit, I was just thinking about you.
Hey, I was just thinking about you too. I was wondering. I'm looking to pick up some odd things like a breacher. How expensive is that?
Breacher, those are pretty expensive.
How expensive?
500.
Mm, 500 is no sweat. Where can I meet you?
Well, I'm in Little China. Right now, I was just finishing up my lunch. Actually, there's quite a lot of those around right now. They're very common, so it wouldn't be any issue for me to get that for you.
Lucky me. Another thing, it's a little bit stranger. Um, some gang colors.
Gang
I was
colors.
thinking about like piranhas. What's their deal? What's their colors? What's their like logo?
Neon colors mostly. Lime greens, hot pinks, that sort of thing.
Okay. If somebody wanted to pick up a couple outfits, would you know where I might find them?
I've got a friend. I think you met her at my last night market. She's got a lot of stock, so I could call her up.
Green. Where can I meet you? You said Little China, right?
Right, right. There's this noodle shop off of Clay Street. We can meet there. I know the owner. He's fine with biz happening on his under his roof.
See you in a few.
She hangs up.
Perfect.
All right. So do you head to Little China while the other two are scoping things out? Because they're going to need quite some time.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll send a message to the group.
Eva's going to take a moment to look through all her inventory or think back to something that she could need. And then she's going to start typing a list.
And check it twice.
Mhm.
Does Jackrabbit see like the three dots keep popping up and then disappearing?
I was typing.
I'm typing.
She's writing a novel.
And yes, Jackrabbit is this bad at texting. It's partially because I'm typing fast, and also because it's like I don't want to edit. I think it's funnier.
Yeah.
Definitely more believable, that's for sure.
I was like,
Oh.
damn, Witch is role playing the shit out of this phone. I love it. Made the headache it was to figure out how it works totally worth it. Yep.
And if you go inside, you got a dress or anything?
No, I need one of those too.
All right. Emma, do you know how to use a camera?
No, but I can learn today. Doesn't seem hard to do. You just like push a button and that's it.
I mean, I typically just use my agent. I don't know if there's anything special needed about it.
Oh, well, yeah, then I can do that. I thought you meant like an actual camera, and I was like, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that seems pretty straightforward. I know how to do that.
Okay. All right. I can't think of anything else I might need. Anyway, Jim, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Am I able to like go to a clinic and like buy for like an injection of speed heal?
Yeah, it will cost you, but yes.
That's I am okay with that. So okay, that's just something to keep in back of mind. Matter of fact, I'll call everyone.
They would have to inject you there at the clinic, of course.
Yeah.
But-
Yeah. No, I'm
Mhm.
expecting that. I'm gonna call the group real quick just to make things easier. Yeah, how's everyone doing?
Well, you can go.
I just said fine. That's all.
Yeah,
Right,
we're still scoping out the building. What's up?
Does any I just wanted to talk to make it things go a little bit faster. What do y'all think about setup? Just let do you want does anyone want to go in with Ebba the day of to try and blend in with the crowd? Does everyone want to go in from behind?
Yeah, you should go in with that, but I thought you were the cameraman.
I mean, I can use a camera. I just didn't know if anyone was half decent with it.
I mean, is anybody?
Not
Exactly.
specifically, no.
Well, shit. At least it's a cover to get
Okay.
inside. Somebody has a camera. Somebody has a little carry-all with them. They can stash some whatever in there. I was thinking like,
I'm looking a little beat up too, so there's that.
yeah, something low impact. You know.
Okay.
And then the delivery van is like, man, if we can, like Dragon would say, if we can like snake one of those vans and some uniforms, that's another way in. We just put whatever we want in there, take them out.
That's true. Okay.
Also, I might be able to squeeze into one of those boxes, and if they put me inside, or one of you dresses up like the delivery guy, puts me inside, I can get out of the box and infiltrate from the inside.
Box for qué?
I mean, it's a delivery box. I don't know what it is.
Just like a delivery for food, or
Well, it's a way to get J-Step like immediately inside wherever they might be storing the food. If they put the food in there, they might put the booze in there.
okay. Well, I just
Javi, could you give an education roll?
yes, I will absolutely fill an education role for you.
It's a very low DV.
Okay.
Hey,
That actually ended up being
Oh,
pretty
you
good.
you way beat it. So Javi, something goes off in your mind. I mean, in your past, you've been to your share of events. It might not have been like super swanky high class ones like this one, but you realize that if food is being delivered to this place, then there must be a kitchen with which to cook it. And so there must be kitchen staff as well. And serving staff.
Okay. Well, so if they're getting food delivered, then I would imagine that they must have a full culinary staff to help dish out and serve the food. My primary concern is if she goes in, someone's going to open the box at some point. Yeah, especially if it's a food box. Perhaps we can maybe try and steal uniforms from the servers and the cooks.
Okay. Well, hey, look, I'm on the way to meet Diamond Blue, bringing a selection of stuff. If you guys can figure out like who's catering, maybe I can get the link on like disguises.
Okay. Eva, if me and Eva are gonna go inside, Eva, you think you can ask around about staff and who's hosting?
You can do that.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Eva, you want to do that tonight, or you want to try and do that tomorrow? Tomorrow I can try and tinker with this camera a little bit. Maybe see if I can make it run a little bit better.
I guess I don't have a preference.
Okay.
So one other thing, there is a skylight above the building, so it's possible if I go in the box, maybe somebody can go in through the skylight. But we have no idea what the security is going to be like inside.
Well, also it would depend on where the skylight is. If the skylight's directly above the event, I mean, anyone who looks up could see us night as day.
Yeah, I wouldn't advise going in during the event. It'd be like, you sneak in before. Then we can sabotage something.
Who's doing the freaking clapping?
Nobody's clapping.
I think it's a keyboard type.
Mechanical keyboard.
Oh. That was a clapping soundboard.
No.
I mean, it's out of it.
Just somebody typing, man. Yeah, so hang on. Let me just go back a couple steps here. We are planning to steal
5 steps?
Ooh. We are planning to steal all seven of these rare alcohols, right?
Yes.
See.
And we're not going to do that during the event.
She wants it done. She would like it done. If I remember correctly, she does want it during the event so that there's a bigger chance of it being able to embarrass Jules.
So that everyone's going to see us stealing this shit.
Maybe not. So I feel like the idea is like we do it as last minute as possible to make them look as foolish as possible.
Agreed.
So like if they notice that it's missing 2 days in advance, maybe they could do something else. But if we do it like closer to the date, it would be more maximum impact.
But we're not going to dress up like freaking cartoon villains and be like, we're here to steal your whiskey.
Yeah, no. We're not blowing a hole. Like, we're not busting in like the Kool-Aid Man. I think the idea is like, so we have a couple ways in. Like, Javi and Eva, as far as I understand it, they're going to go scope out the place now with their new badge, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cool. So then I think it'd be good to like lay the groundwork to have them come back on the night of the event to just get access and maybe get everything on camera. Even then we can make it a story about it and embarrass them even more. But that's one way to get inside and then also get access to like back areas. We have uniforms to like either sneak in with catering or sneak in with Continental Brands delivery people.
Yeah.
And I think both of those disguises are also the way out.
Yeah. Jackrabbit.
Yes.
I'm only asking because you're also a netrunner.
Mhm.
Do you know, or do you think it would be possible to get like the work order of the employees who are going to be working this event? Then we could, kidnap 1, 2, or 3 of them, steal their uniforms, steal their badges, pose as them.
Yeah. Yeah, or like prevent them from showing up for work and then or whatever, like take their place. I think I can manage that. So like I'm gonna go meet with Diamond Blue and I'm gonna get some piranha colors. Gonna get a breacher, gas mask, rope, video camera, tape, and maybe 1 or 2, maybe like 2 or 3 Continental Brands jumpsuits to sneak in or sneak out.
Is Dragon, you're good at lock picking. Do you have lock picks?
I do.
Okay. I think that's everything. I can't think of anything else at the moment.
Okay, and like I can also pick up maybe like a couple catering uniforms in case we need them on the day. I'd rather have too much shit than not enough.
Yeah.
I got a little scratch to burn.
Okay. If you need the netto, let me know. Okay.
For sure.
Okay. I'm gonna stop by a clinic real quick. See if I can get healed up a little bit before we go in.
Sounds good.
Right.
One more thing I would like to bring up. There's these devices called the Zetatech Commander headsets that work well with radios.
Zetatech Commanders. Okay.
Yes, they're very cheap and they're extremely helpful because they mask our voices when attempting to use the radio. I suggest all of us get one at least.
Okay.
Okay.
I will.
5 Zetatech Commanders. Everybody else has a radio communicator, a headset, and a scrambler, descrambler. If you get these Zetatech Commanders, will be like super stealth.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Wait. Okay, hold on. What were the ones? Just want to cross check.
Zetatech Commanders? Or you mean the radio communicator,
Okay, radio communicator. Got it.
scrambler, descrambler,
Yep.
and radio headset. Although I think when I pick up the Zetatech Commanders, that'll like offset. You don't need the like regular headset. We'll use the Zetatech headsets. And that means like we can just like whisper to each other and we can hear it clear as day.
I should be good.
Sick.
So over the table, I don't really know what you mean by radio headset. Is that not just a radio communicator?
I mean, one of them's like they call it a push-to-talk radio, like a walkie-talkie that you hold in your hand. And then the other one's like what the people at the drive-thru at a fast food restaurant.
Am I imagining something? Is radio headset not a thing? I guess it is just radio communicator and then scrambler and descrambler. I'm sorry. I'm a little stoned.
Yeah.
I got off work early, so.
Okay, so Jackrabbit's going to go meet with Diamond Blue then, while the other 2 are scoping out the building, and Javi and Eva are stopping at a clinic. All right, so some hours pass as, oops, I did it again. Okay. some hours passes. There's quite a long line at the clinic, but also Diamond has to wait for her contacts to get there, so she's just chilling with Noodles and Jackrabbit for a bit. While J-Step and Dragon, you observe the comings and goings of the building. Let me see what you both observe. Okay, so if it's okay with the two of you, we'll say that you both are like on the rooftop parking across the street, just kind of watching from a distance.
Do you think, Slingshot, do you think we would have split up, or are we sticking together?
I mean, I guess logically speaking, if we split up, we can look at more areas at the same time. I don't know.
Yeah, like different vantage points.
Yeah.
Okay. I hope that doesn't throw a wrench into what you were saying, Keesley, but that's my head was at as well.
So you're splitting up to observe?
Yeah, like if I'm
Sure.
watching the front, he'd be watching the back.
Okay. All right. If both of you could roll bureaucracy or tactics.
Both of us, you said?
Yes.
All right.
Okay. Well, one thing that you both notice is that in the back alley where, well, Dragon would see this because he's on the ground, the back alley where you saw the delivery truck before, one guard is staying out in the back alley by that side entrance, which you can now see leads to a kitchen. And you do see throughout the day, as you're out there, some of the kitchen staff go out for a smoke break every so often. Around 7:10 is when J-Step, you see a ground car. And you recognize Anvil from Harriet's Intel. Pick up Jules, and they leave. So that takes place between 7 and 8 p.m.
Okay.
As the hour goes later to 8 p.m., at 8 p.m. sharp, you see Mira Maldonado go into a taxi and leave.
Can you spell her last name?
Maldonado.
Maldonado. I see her leave, and what did you say?
She leaves via a taxi at 8 p.m. sharp. Also at 8 p.m. sharp, you both witness the day shift of the guards switching with the night shift.
Repeat that last bit.
The day shift switches with the night shift at 8 p.m.
Okay.
of the guards.
J-Step's going to get on the call. Hey, Chooms, great news. There's only 2 shifts of guards. They don't have a swing shift. At 8 p.m., it looked like the morning shift, the day shift switched. with the night shift.
Okay, that's good.
Also, I had eyes on Mira Maldonado. She also left at the exact same time as this shift change.
Okay.
By the way, Javi, you can
Yes.
spend 100 Eurobucks at the clinic to get shot up with the speed heal.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Mira leaves at 8, you said?
Yes.
Yeah, I saw Miria leave in a cab at 8, but before that, give or take an hour. The other two, I saw Anvil and Jules leave. So Anvil picked Jules up.
Okay. So
It was like 7:10, 7:15.
all right. Well, if the event is late at night, then we probably won't have to deal with most of that. So that's good.
And also that tells us they're there during the day. So if we want to sneak in beforehand, we should do it at night and not in the morning.
Right.
So Javi and Eva, you ended up at a clinic in Little China. So you could meet up with Jackrabbit after the clinic if you like.
Yeah, I can I can shoot her a text. Let her know where we are.
Okay.
By that point, a rather evil-looking man with a box full of stuff has already arrived at the Noodle clinic, and
I just listened to a band called The Used, and their first single was called A Box Full of Sharp Objects.
so there's a box full of illicit stuff in front of Jackrabbit to go through at her leisure.
Okay. Well, as much fun as it would be to do over the text thing, I think I'm just going to go over the table to save us all time. Piranha colors. I was going to get a top and a bottom for each person. Who wants one? Who doesn't? They're $70 a piece for a set.
J-Step will take one, but can you just describe what they look like? Is this like something we can put underneath our clothes, or is this something we're gonna have to like keep in a fanny pack?
I was thinking of asking them if they have like spandex, like tight, or something like that. Something that like you could easily hide under another pair of clothes.
Yeah, because if it's like baggy jackets, baggy pants, then we'd have to put those in carry-alls.
Yeah.
They would definitely have some leggings type of stuff in the box.
Like
there's some
compression.
there's like some 80s aerobics looking shit in there.
Oh hell yeah,
Perfect.
jazzercise.
So does anybody specifically not want one? Don't think you need one? What's up?
Shit.
I feel like if anybody doesn't need them, it's probably Javi and Ebba, because
That's what I'm thinking.
they have like a cover, so it won't be easy for you guys to like flip without it like socially impacting you.
I want to ask a question. I'm just going to speak over table. If shit gets bad, like things start going loud, but me and Ebba's cover is still secured, do you want us to be able to jump in, or would you rather us stay out so things cannot get traced back to us or Forlorn Hope?
I want to add a little asterisk in there. Getting the alcohol is a top priority. So if you guys have a way of getting that and maintaining your cover, do that and let us fend for ourselves.
Yeah, my assumption right now is we'll essentially be playing like information overhead or Overwatch. Potentially maybe being able to sneak back if we could, or well, really if Ebba's able to get the information. And just kind of playing off of what y'all do.
Well, yeah, if shit goes down, J-Step will be part of the diversion team if it comes to that. And then, ideally speaking, when there's a diversion, then you guys could run in and get the shit.
Or you swipe it while taking a backstage tour, or if things go, I guess to like answer your larger question, if things go bad, I think you guys should maintain cover, because if you already have it, there's no reason for you to break it. And yeah, like as far as things going loud, I'm hoping to avoid that at all costs. And I feel like the assumption is like we shouldn't kill people. And if you do start shooting, you better make sure you're dressed like a piranha when you do it.
Okay. So I think probably the good idea for us is like we'll go inside as news media. We'll gather whatever information we can both before and during the event, if we can get inside during the event too. We can play information defense, keep y'all informed of anything that we know that might be changing, that we are ahead of it. If things go bad if y'all get caught, because how it's seeming like it's going to be you three going in behind the scenes, and then me, Ebba, being up front. If on the hypothetical that y'all are, y'all are basically, for lack of a better term, just screwed, and we still are in a bad position to keep our, to where we could, ruin our identity and get stuff traced back. We'll keep our identities and not help in that sense. But if there is an opening for us to try and secure whatever we need without getting caught, then we can swoop in if y'all are hogtied.
Yes.
Does that sound good to everyone?
The first tour is strictly information gathering the night of. If you can swipe something without anybody noticing in the chaos or as you're taking a backstage tour, do it.
Okay.
But back to the shopping list. So, would you guys not need piranha gear, or would you?
Here actually, I thought of a good idea. Since I'm going to be playing as Ebba's cameraman, I can get a pack shield. So it's a backpack that functions as a shield. It's only 100 heads. I can go in, use that as my I can use that as the pack in disguises in a worst case scenario, but I can also use that as a shield if needed. So worst comes to worst, we can hot swap real quick.
Okay. So the reason I'm asking is I'm trying to figure out a grand total. Because right now, if I'm getting 5 sets of top and bottom piranhas, getting a breacher, gas mask, rope, video camera, duct tape, 2 jumpsuits for Continental brands. If you guys don't want them, whatever, I can not buy those. 5 Zeta Tech commanders, and some dinner for everybody, because I think it's funny. And the grand total is $1,760.
Okay.
If I'm not getting full sets of piranha clothing for everybody, that drops it down by $140. So we're looking at $1,620. So yeah,
I would say
let me know.
For me,
I can cover the bill for now, and I can give you. I'll just like post my list in general or whatever.
Yeah, and I'll pay a portion.
I can pay a portion too.
Okay.
Oh,
She does not have any kind of Continental Brands jumpsuits, by the way. She just has
Okay.
other stuff.
so that drops it by 200. That's fine.
Because a Continental Brands jumpsuit would be 1,000 Eurobucks.
I see.
Yeah, it is a mega corp, so
Yeah.
Eva, since you and I are going to be going in, and we might put ourselves in a hot spot if we try to hot swap to piranha suits or whatever. Would you prefer not to go suits and just we focus on keeping our identity fully, or would you prefer to just have them in a just in case?
I'd like to have it just in case, but depending on the price of it, because I only have 1,200 eddies, I would forgo it.
Well, so like for a set of piranha clothing, it is 70 euro bucks. $20 for a gang color shirt, $50 for gang color bottoms.
Okay. Yeah, Eva, if you're down for it, I'm down for it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. Yeah, so yeah, go ahead and get us each a pair.
Okay. So let me see. Okay. We're looking at 1560 for everything.
Okay. Right. Is everyone willing to split 5 ways? It's okay if anyone wants to say no.
Divided by 5, that would be 312 euro bucks.
All right, I'll send you that.
Okay.
If we get the job done, it's 1,700. Plus, I think if we're stealing 7 bottles of booze, we should also steal as much as we possibly can carry, and then offload the rest.
I am definitely going to try and steal some. If Javi sees some highball liquors, he's stocking up our liquor cabinet.
So, Javi,
Yes.
given that you are a tech, you would know this. So you would need to pad a carry-all sufficiently to be able to carry these bottles without them breaking.
Yep.
So you can modify a carry-all with 50 euro bucks worth of material to make it protective.
Okay, cool.
And a protective carry-all can carry let me see how much it says here. Up to 6 bottles each.
Okay, so each one can carry 6. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, could I do that with my pack shield too?
Yeah, you could.
Okay. Cool.
If your pack shield does happen to get shot at, though, it could make them jiggle around dangerously.
Well, okay, so this is probably a meta question. So if you can't answer it, that's fine. If I use the pack shield as a shield, but the cover didn't break, would that keep the bottle secure, or could they still be liable to break even if it still has cover HP?
If it still has cover, I would say they're safe. But if the cover is broken, then one of the bottles will get destroyed.
Okay, all right, that's important context. Okay. Okay, I'll probably potentially get that as a just in case for Plan B. All right.
Did you also look at the crunch whistle for yourself, Jackrabbit?
I'm sorry?
The crunch whistle?
What is a crunch whistle? I missed that.
It is it's in the vendor box also if you want to look at it, but
oh shit.
It's a cyber
yeah.
It's
It's
a
a
cyber
cyber deck option.
It's a
Go
very
ahead,
good
Slingshot.
Okay. It's a cyber deck upgrade that allows you to add your interface value to your breaching rolls for hacking agents, which makes it incredibly easy.
And I'm so sorry, that was 325 per person?
312.
312.
Okay, 312. I'm gonna take out 312 now.
I did as well.
Yeah, so if you're going to use a breacher, you might want the crunch whistle as well.
Speaking from personal experience, definitely take it. It's huge.
Well, the
Yeah.
thing is, where's my damn deck? I have a Kurama entry. I can't use hardware.
Dang.
Ooh. Would you be willing to for us to buy you a new one or a new temporary deck to use for now or for the sake of the gig?
I mean, sure. I don't.
I'm willing to split with you. That way you're not.
I mean, you could
Taking a
pick up
financial
a poor quality cyber deck for 100 and just use it as a side deck.
Okay.
Oops, actually I added that to your sheet.
Okay.
When I played DDoS, I had a second cyber deck, just the crunch whistle on it. I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
Yeah, you really don't need anything else if you're using it for the sole purpose of just hacking agents.
I see. Okay. I think it's funny that Forge gives you the option to install a silencer on a machete.
Makes it super quiet. So let me ask this of J-Step and Dragon. When you observed Mira Maldonado leave or Anvil and Jules, did either of you want to follow any of them? Like call down a taxi and follow them?
I saw them, and yeah, probably as far as I could.
Okay, so would Dragon call a taxi for them to follow?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Well, you have generic pre-pack this month, so that would cover it. So, Dragon, you call a taxi, you hop in, and what do you tell the taxi driver?
I pay them up front, and then I point to whatever car they're in and say, follow that car for as far as it goes.
He nods. And as he begins to drive you, following after Mira's taxi cab, he starts like bitching to you about the automates and how these fucking clanker robots think that they can take his job, and he's going off. Just yapping your ear off.
It's
But
in
he
one ear
does
and out
follow.
the other.
Yeah. He's got a lot of colorful words to say about these automated vehicles. But yeah, so you follow, and let me see where she is going. I just had it. Hold on. Okay. So she goes. You end up in Little Europe. There is a sign for a building that you see that says Continental Brands Vertical Neighborhood. And you see that it is a series of Conapt buildings. And you see she exits there and heads on in. Do you get out there, or do you go back, or what do you want to do?
Oh, wait, there's two of them though, wasn't there?
Well, you followed Mira.
Oh, right.
Mhm.
Okay. I thought they were in the same car for some reason.
No, they're in separate cars.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if we had followed that first person, we wouldn't have seen the second one because they left like 40 minutes apart.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So yeah, she's getting out and going to the Connapt. I'll get out and follow her.
Okay. So you get as far as where you have to badge in to get in. But you can stake out there a while if you'd like.
I've got nothing but time.
Okay. So you watch the area for a while, and about 8:30 p.m., you see a delivery driver on a little Vespa with some bags for a local Greek restaurant. And you observe that this delivery driver, he shows his credentials to the guard at the gate, and then he goes and he takes it up to the building that you saw Mira go into and deliver the food to her unit.
Okay.
And then he leaves. You can roll human perception if you like.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out the logical thing to do with this information. If anything.
You notice that this delivery driver and the guard are very familiar with each other. And you get the feeling that this delivery driver comes here very often, as he's on first name basis with this guard up front. It seems that Mira is very fond of her Uber Eats.
Uh-huh. For someone who lives in a corp Connapt, she likes takeout.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So Dragon is in Little Europe.
I'll start another group call and say, all right, I've tracked Mira to the Connapt where she lives. Can't get in without a badge.
Hmm.
Except this one Uber Eats guy who gets in for free every time because she seems rather close with the people here. She must frequently eat out often.
My kind of woman.
Okay.
Remind me what we need with this woman again.
She's one of the photos.
Right.
She's the one, if I'm remembering correctly. Hold up. Notes.
One of the people that was photographed, like burning Harriet's stuff.
She is. Mira is Jules's most likely covert operative.
So
Officially
you
personal
would
assistant.
all remember that Harry suggested a possible way to get information is to get it directly from the source with one of these people. Like one of the bodyguard or the assistant.
Operating on 20% brain power. So I don't know what information we would need from this woman.
Perhaps we
And
can
she
get
could
close to her.
have, since she's the assistant, I mean, she could have layout information, schedule, defense network information, all kinds of stuff.
All right.
Does anyone want to pose as our next Uber Eats driver?
without badge, then you could ask the delivery guy to get in and interrogate her that way.
It's dangerous. Could give us up easily. We might have to zero her after. We can do it.
Cool.
Any of you can roll streetwise
All right.
or bureaucracy if you prefer. Dang, Eva. Dang.
Yeah.
Clueless as ever.
hmm
Damn.
All right. So, J Step, you would know that delivery drivers are frequently underpaid and overworked. You feel like it wouldn't take that much of a sweetener to get one to help somebody out. Dragon, I mean, you've grown up in the underworld a bit, and you know from experience in a way that corporate life, from what you've heard, is pretty cutthroat. And you know that with the correct kind of incentives of promises of getting ahead, it may not take that much to
Put that to the test.
I think I do. Yes.
You want backup?
If you're bored.
I don't got too much to do. Hey, Jack.
you don't
Rabbit,
have to do this all on the same night. You know, you can come back.
Well, that's true. You want to do this tonight?
I mean, yeah, I think this is where my stakeout is going to end, probably.
Okay.
J-Step's got the rest of it handled. So, yeah, I don't see why not to just do this now.
Okay. Give me a little bit. I can make my way over. Hey, Jack Rabbit, you cool with taking Ebba home?
Yeah, sure, no problem.
Okay. Cool. Over the table, the price that we paid for the items, was that including the pack shield?
It was not. I just
Okay.
ended up buying stuff from the vendor itself.
I thought the thing that the vendor had was everything we discussed.
I mean, it was. I guess I can do some like bookkeeping of my own.
I can
put
buy my own
budget
stuff.
back to whatever they want.
Did you buy for the group or did you buy just for yourself thus far?
I bought just for myself. I'll
Okay.
do that.
If that's the case, GM, could I pay myself
This is what
back
I
the
bought.
3? Okay, so that's all the stuff you bought for yourself.
Yes.
GM, could I pay myself back the 312 and then just buy what I would like to get?
That's all between you all about however you're doing these purchases.
Okay. I'm
However
saying
you
more-
want to do it is fine with me.
Okay. I'm going to buy stuff for myself. I'm going to add 312 back since I already took that out of my account. That way, that it doesn't seem like I'm adding funds or anything like that.
If all of you just want to buy your parts from the vendor box, you can do that also.
Okay.
So J-Step, you've just been kind of watching this building for several hours now. Yeah, you don't really see anything else going on there unless you just want to stay there all night and be tired, but
I do want to see when the shift changes.
okay, so you're gonna camp out there for the night?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I think, calling it camping out is not entirely what I imagined. She's going to keep I'm sure she'll keep it in her vantage point the whole time, but she's going to look for some spots that she can tag.
Okay. But you are gonna stay there all night,
Yeah.
correct? Okay.
Yes.
All right.
All right. I bought what I wanted to get. I will start driving off to where Dragon is.
So, I don't know if we received it yet, but the Zeta Tech Commander headset is not an item. Here's
She has it in the vendor. If you look over where mine, Ebba, and Jackrabbit's token is, there's an item in there that says Commander headset.
so I'll just buy that with my own money then.
Yes, and like your uniform, the Piranha's outfit, and all that stuff. Yeah, go ahead and buy it yourself, and if you're gonna go along with that.
All right. She already paid for it, so as well.
Okay. So Javi drives over to Little Europe.
Mhm. I'll send a text message saying I'm here.
And what do Ebba and Jackrabbit do? Do they just go home after that?
I would think so. If they don't need anything, then yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. I might hit the group text to see if anybody needs a ride, but other than that, head home.
Okay. So yeah, you pull up in front of the Continental Brands vertical neighborhood, Javi, where you see Dragon nearby.
Approach the car and knock on the window.
All right. I'll go ahead and let him in.
I'm not getting in.
Well, I don't know if you want to like talk privately or what, but so
All right. Well, I guess we'll just sit in the car and wait for the Uber Eats driver to get here.
so how you want to do this? Just wait for this driver?
Go wait for the driver, bribe the driver. I assume this is the following day, isn't it?
No, this is the same night.
Yeah, that's why I asked. Did you want to go ahead and do this tonight?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, you can leave and come back the next day.
Yeah, we're gonna. All right, change of plans. We're gonna have to wait for the. I don't think the Uber driver is coming again today, so yeah, we're gonna have to come back. But thanks for coming anyway, because I needed the ride home and I didn't want to get another taxi.
Yeah, no problem.
That guy was annoying as fuck.
Oh yeah, what was he doing?
I didn't hear what you said.
Why? What the fuck was he doing?
yapping his head off about robots, blah blah,
Oh,
and
so he's
hating
a
them.
fucking nerd. All right, and then we'll
Dragon's
just-
gonna give Javi an ironic look.
The fuck did I do?
Nothing.
I don't. I
Um,
don't yap to y'all about all the fucking tech shit I do. I just
That's
show
true.
you all the work I done. I finish.
Let's just go.
As you are kind of arguing and Dragon's getting into the car, you see a tall figure wearing like a orange monk robe approach. But as the shadows recede and he draws nearer and you light shining off his chrome skin, you see that he's actually a full Borg. And he is holding a small bucket with him. As he looks to both of you and he says, "Excuse me, sirs, could I trouble you for a small donation to the Church of the Machine God?"
Oh yeah.
Javi will put his glasses out. Judge as a machine god.
Yes.
I'll look at Dragon as like you think this
Exchange
dude's
looks.
fucking logo?
Most likely.
One moment. He reaches into his robes and he pulls out a pamphlet which he offers towards either one of you.
What does it say? Like I'm
gonna
not reading
take it
like a
out
full
of
detail thing.
curiosity.
Yeah.
Give it.
So Dragon, as you take this pamphlet, you see that the front of it has like a large cog on the front. And when you look on the inside, you see that it talks about how through shedding your biology, you can transcend past your humanity. And that one lifetime is not enough to reach your full potential with the supreme machine intelligence. But as a full body conversion, you can live countless lifetimes and eventually become one with the machine god.
You guys certainly think of some of the most outlandish ideas, but I sympathize. I'm gonna give him 10 eddies.
I'll also give him 10.
Thank you, sir.
For your trouble.
If you believe yourselves in need of enlightenment, please visit our church. And he turns and shuffles away.
Means your local way.
Yeah, you don't say.
As Javi starts driving like a good distance enough away, he's gonna take the pamphlet that he grabbed and just toss it out the window.
You see an NCPD vehicle flash its lights at you once, but then turn and go the other way.
All right, cool. He keeps driving.
Hit him with the warning light.
Yep. No littering.
Man,
You go home?
you have any place you want to go?
No. Machine God. What an excuse.
Who knows? Maybe Dragon will convert.
There's a different. Not going to convert religions, that's for sure.
It'd be one way to get a biosystem. All right.
That's an option.
So you all go home, and you see that J-Step is still not home. But what do all of you do? Do you just go to sleep?
I think
I could probably stay up.
I'm gonna send a message.
Okay. J-Step, please roll endurance, by the way.
Okay.
Okay, so through the night, do you answer Ebba's message, by the way?
Yeah, I'm typing. Give me a minute.
Okay. All right, you see the 3 dots, Ebba.
This is all I see. And then it deletes and it goes back.
I didn't know if it was too soon to make this joke, but you guys remember when we were thinking about a name and then 6 steps ahead got suggested, and then I said, if one of us leaves, then the name's going to be compromised.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yep.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
Well, it sounded like a good name at the time.
Yeah.
Before, yeah.
Five
Everything went
steps
down.
ahead still works.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're just 5 instead of 6, I guess. All
I
right,
did end
so
up voting for it in the name vote. So
J-Step, you do nod off at certain points of the night and end up falling asleep on this roof. But so you have a pretty uncomfortable night up there. But you do through your bursts of energy, when you get a second wind here and there, you get some very good painting done.
Oh,
Some of your best work yet, you think. But as the sun starts to rise and it gets close to 6 a.m., you do start to see some activity at the Devil's Cut again. So you see that the night shift switches with the day shift at 6 a.m. sharp.
Okay.
Also, you see the luxury ground car drive up somewhere between 6 a.m. and 6:30 with Jules, Lung, and Anvil. And they park in the private parking by the bistro. And also at 6 a.m., besides the shift of the guards changing, you also see that a taxi pulls up at that time and Mira Maldonado gets out and
What time
goes
does the
inside the
taxi
building.
get
The taxi gets there at 6 a.m.
there? Okay. Got it.
And Jules and Anvil get there sometime between 6 and 6:30.
Good.
So yeah, good job doing some reconnaissance. You're very tired now.
All right. And she's gonna at about 6:40. She's just gonna head back to
All right.
Acorns.
You take the end cart.
Yeah.
All right, so you board the end cart and have a pretty uneventful trip home. There's not a lot of people on there at that time.
Really, no early morning commuters, huh?
Not so much in that particular morning.
Nice. Because people work from home on Thursdays.
All right, so all of you see J-Step finally get home. Well, whoever's awake. Most of you probably still asleep.
Yeah.
They couldn't even wake up by 5:30. You tell me they're up at 6.
Yeah,
7.
Javi definitely would have been asleep by then.
I'm still asleep.
All right.
Okay. So we have 2 more downtime days.
Yeah, you have a day and a night and then a full day, and you still need a lot of intel about the gala, basically.
Okay. One thing I want to do, if I have this camera, could I upgrade it to have a +1 to a skill?
You can, yeah. How
Okay.
much is the camera?
Actually,
So
that's
we'll
a good
take you
question.
all day. That will take your entire day to do that.
Okay. Ebba, would you be okay if we went going inside or trying to go inside before the event tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tomorrow is the event also, so that would also give you a lot less time.
Oh, okay. That's why I was asking. All right. So, all right. Never mind. Then, yeah, probably today's the only day. So, ignore that.
But Ebba is a media, so she probably will want to have a nicer camera eventually, yeah.
Yeah, eventually. When she's rich like Stormy.
I mean, Javi could make that camera very nice.
Okay. All right. So I want to get all the foam stuff that we were talking about.
Okay.
Who all has carry-all bags?
I have.
I have one.
Okay.
Got one.
Okay. So we have 3 confidently.
Let me double check.
I think Ebba has a pack shield,
Yeah.
right?
Oh shit! If you had a pack shield, then I
Oh
would.
my god! I take that
that
back.
one.
I got a pack shield.
Fuck. Okay. All right. That's fine.
I mean,
Okay.
with Javi's desire to not wear helmets, it's probably not a bad thing for him to have one also.
Well, I mean, I could have grabbed hers and just saved the extra 100 eds for the time being, but that's fine. All right. So we have at least 4 items that can carry. It's 50 each.
Mhm.
I would like to do my pack shield, and then I would like to do Jackrabbit's carry all and J Steps carry all.
Okay.
So that's guaranteed at least 3 people, 1 on one team, 2 on the other team, who can nap shit.
Excellent. And I think it would be a good idea. Like, if we can get our hands on all 7 bottles, like, distribute everything out as much as possible. That way, if somebody gets hit, whatever, like, we don't lose the entire gig in one go. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Padded. All right. All right. I'm gonna spend 150 eds. All right. Padding for 2 carry-alls and my pack shield. All right. Mine 150. Okay, so J-Step, you can go ahead and say that yours padded, and Jackrabbit, you can say yours padded, and then I labeled my pack shield as padded.
Sweet. Thanks.
Cool.
Yeah, if we're going today, I won't be able to do any type of tech upgrading today, and then tomorrow's the day of, so won't be able to do anything that day either. So, Eva, whenever you're ready, I'm ready.
I think I will be as ready as I ever will be.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead, try and get myself cleaned up for the day.
Nice.
Cool. then yeah, whenever Ebba's all good,
Karma's
or if
looking at
anyone else has
Javi
anything
like,
else they want-
ay, muy guapo.
gracias, amor. I'm gonna be out for a little bit, okay?
Okay.
All right. Adios, chica. And then he'll go ahead and start walking out.
And what is Javi going to wear as the cameraman? This is very important.
Shit. All right, so like going off of like my own head, like I always think like the cameraman kind of like dress a little bit more casual, unless there's like it's a specifically professional thing. So
I can tell you a meme about production.
please
There's
do.
like, how can you tell somebody is a camera operator? Because they have like $100 shoes, $100 jeans, $100 hat, and a free T-shirt. Because they get free T-shirts from all the production houses they work for.
All right, so what I'm hearing is that I should dress casual instead of trying to dress up.
Yeah, it's like in my experience on set, I always did scripted shit, never live stuff. Maybe it's different for red carpet things. But yeah, it was always like workman casual. Look nice, but you're there to work.
Okay. Shit, I might have to buy just some more generic. I might have to buy some generic chic. I look way too relaxed.
Well, you have that suit, right?
I mean, I do have a suit. I
You
feel like
can
that's
never be overdressed.
okay. I'll do that. Fuck it. I'll go with my business suit.
Okay. Please roll wardrobe and style. And Ebba, what are you wearing?
I think I was Javi was supposed to get a dress or something pretty for me to wear.
Oh, we did talk about the dress, and we didn't even do anything with that.
Well, I guess in that case, I will be wearing something that I have in my.
Do you want to go dress shopping real quick?
Yeah, we're gonna have to go dress shopping because I was like, I got nothing besides leisure wear.
Actually, shit. Okay, so we're going in before the event, so I think we should just go more professional, more business casual, and then the day of, we actually put on like nice shit. What do you think?
Yeah, that works.
All right, GM, maybe we continue the shopping episode.
Okay, what are you gonna go buy?
Just typical, like generic business clothes, like generic clothing, like a polo, slacks, like simple, shoes. At least for me.
So generic chic kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can buy that stuff at the Burning Bright bodega. They have like a little clothing section with some like cheap off the rack clothes.
Okay. That's what I'll get for myself.
Mm-hmm.
And Ebba, are you just going to wear your generic chic outfit or one of your generic chic outfits?
Yeah, for now, yeah. Since we're just gonna scope it out.
Okay, Ebba, please roll personal grooming. Oh, by the way, you got a +1 from your personal grooming, so
Okay, cool.
you do look very presentable.
Ooh.
All right, Ebba. Go ahead and roll your wardrobe and style as well. And you'll get a +2 because you groomed yourself immaculately. All right, you both paint a very trendy looking picture. You might not look professional exactly, but you look very trendy, which might be more important in this moment. Okay, so do you just take the car and go over the Devil's Cut? And at what time do you go?
I think it would make more sense to go midday for us. You know, when people are going to be walking around and doing stuff. That way it actually looks more professional.
So we'll say like 12-ish.
Yeah. I think that works. That work for you, Eva?
Works for me.
Okay. All right. So Ebba and Javi, you take the car and you head back to the upscale neighborhood where the Devil's Cut is.
Okay.
And what do you do now?
All right. Hold on. Let me get my clothes. All right. So top 20, shoes 20, bottoms 50. So 90. Nice. All right. I'll look at Ebba. All right, Ebba, this is your thing. How do you want to handle this?
I mean, obviously we need to scope out the space, but I know we can't just like walk in there. They won't let us.
Yeah. Well, we do got the badge. Can you got a picture on it?
I'm gonna slide it over and be like, I think it looks okay.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Javi, you got to roll your forgery for the badge.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Forgery.
Because I assume that was your plan, right?
Yes.
We'll just
Do
say that you did it the previous day. So.
Okay. Can I take my time? Can I get a complimentary check for anything or?
You can complimentary basic tech.
Okay.
And assuming that, well, you stayed up pretty late, so.
Okay. All right. Let me roll basic tech first. Field expertise applies to that?
Yes.
All right.
All right.
29.
Damn. All right, let's see your forgery roll.
Oh, wait, hold up. Pause. I rolled field expertise, so -3, 28, 27, 26. Oh, wait, no, that is. I'm thinking, okay, I'm dumb. I'm sorry. Ignore me. I'm so dumb. All right.
Well, when you
so
give
now,
me permission to. All right.
All right. And then forgery, +1 or from that. And then taking my time. All right. Fuck.
All right. Yeah, but it looks convincing enough to you.
I'm gonna slide it kind of in my hand and be like, shrug my shoulders and be like, looks good to me. Like I wouldn't look at it and be like, let me take this under a light and let me examine it. Like I'd be like, yeah, seems legit. Come on in. If I was a security guard.
Okay. Well, shit. It ain't my best work. But all right, if it works for you. All right, let's. I guess we can go walk up, and whoever talks to us, we can just let them know we're in 54.
Okay, so you approach the front door where you see a guard is waiting behind the door, and he puts up a hand to gesture for you to stop.
Wait.
State your business.
Let us speak.
Ma'am?
Yeah?
He kind of he takes his hand that he stood with his palm out to gesture you to stop, and he just kind of like slowly starts waving it in front of Ebba's face, like, anybody home?
Yeah,
He goes,
yeah.
we weren't
Sorry.
expecting anybody at this hour. Do you have an appointment?
I'm here to just. I'm coming back later. I'm a guest for later, but I like to know what I'm coming into. I don't want to be surprised when I come in and do my thing.
Your thing?
In
I'm sorry, who are you?
I'm with N64. I don't like.
64?
I'm sorry. Wow. No. You're right. You're right.
Ma'am,
Evan
are you on
agrees.
drugs?
I mean, aren't we all?
Look, I told you we should have stopped and got you some coffee. Okay. Sorry, she's
N54. I'm with N54. I'm a reporter. Obviously, I don't want this to get out that I'm on drugs, but yeah, I'm just here to scope out the space before I come back later tonight.
He blinks rapidly and kind of like jerks his head back, and then he looks at Javi like astonished.
I'm looking just as astonished as him.
Holy shit.
I'm going to be perfectly honest. I
Oh
don't
my
know how I
God.
can save this.
I'm gonna look at Javi and be like, "Gotta help me save this."
Maybe an oxygen tank.
That's Hollywood, baby.
Hey, Ebba, you didn't tell me that you were. Okay. Sir, I'm sorry. We're in 54. I'm her cameraman. I show the camera. I point to her badge. We were coming in to do a special scoop of this event that she was going to be showing off in 54 to help build some publicity for it. We're supposed to be just come in, meet with someone here, get a brief tour, what's going to be happening, maybe show off some of the experiences.
Okay, well, I wasn't told about this, so let me go get the lady in charge, and I'll let you figure it out with her. Hold on.
Okay, understood. Thank you. And I'm gonna look at Ebba with Grace. I was like, "Pinche Wes, what the fuck is happening?"
Sorry,
After he's walked away and we're alone.
I blinked and I didn't I got caught off guard and the environment was a lot. It's been a while since I've been in here, and then it's just a new environment.
Okay, well, shit, you need to get your shit together, okay?
I know.
We're gonna
I'm sorry.
find out real quick, okay?
Yeah, I know. I need to get better.
All right, just calm down for a little bit.
Good. If he thinks I'm on drugs, that just makes it even better. And if it worst comes to worst, I just pay him off with the very little eddies I have. But that's worst comes to worst.
At that point, you recognize Jules Lung as she returns along with her bodyguard, Anvil. And she says, yes, the security guard told me that you're with N54 and you wanted to do some kind of press.
Yeah, I'll be back later
for
tonight.
the gala?
Exactly, yeah. I'll be back later tonight. I just want to go ahead
Tonight?
and...
What do you mean? The gala's tomorrow.
I told you we should have stopped and got coffee for you.
I'm so sorry.
Look, she's had a very busy day. I am so sorry.
Javi and Ebba, please roll acting.
I'm fucked.
You can do persuasion as a complimentary if you want.
Please. All right.
Jump.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll say that Ebba's complimentary will apply towards Javi's because she passed hers acting on the first try. So,
Okay.
yeah, she looks very skeptical, but she's listening. She's not kicking you out right away. And she says, okay, tell me more.
Well, I will be back for the gala. I'll be doing a publicity for the event.
I wasn't aware that I included any N54 on my guest list.
Well, that's not what I was told. That's why I'm here. Be prepared for the night of the event.
Well, I suppose that I could use some good press. So if
Happy
that
to
was an
highlight you.
oversight on my part, then perhaps we
No.
can rectify that.
And I'm sorry, your name is? I don't think I caught your name.
You can call me Jules. My name is Jules Lung, yes.
I will for sure include you in my publicity.
Okay. Well, how can I help you? We're still preparing for the gala tomorrow.
Oh, that's okay. I don't expect it to be top notch. I've definitely been to various of these events where you're still setting up day of. In fact, hours in. I just would like.
Go on.
Yes?
Sorry. Go ahead.
And I'll be like, yes, Javi, go ahead.
Perhaps maybe we could just do just a brief like tour and interview of you. Maybe Ebba could ask you some questions about your event. Maybe we know that your current high value experiences of are going to be the main focal point. Perhaps you could give us a brief tour of the back end. We could get some shots of some of your special longer aged liqueurs, just so get some more proof of what you're going to be showing off and what you can value to your customers. In and out, maybe 40 minutes of your time at most.
Well, I can at least show you around the ground floor, surely.
Mhm.
And she admits Javi and Ebba in.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
It's beautiful.
Do you mind if I record? Just for video
You
footage?
may.
Javi will go ahead and just turn the camcorder on, and he'll have this set up professionally. He's going, getting, trying to get like shots of everything. He will focus briefly on Ebba and Jules. That way, if Jules has, or if Ebba presents any questions, we get, full face coverage of her and her event.
So yeah, as you walked into the building, you passed by a coat check area, and then you were brought into this main lobby where you can see they're still setting up things for the gala. They're like making a stage area in one section. And she says, well, this is where the main event will be. There will be an auction the night of the gala. The party will start at 10 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
I trust you'll be on time.
Well, for the night of actual event, I do show up earlier.
The auction will be promptly at midnight. We'll be auctioning some of the finest bottles. Make sure you include that in your report.
Are there particular ones that you would like to highlight that we can get people excited about to open up their hearts and bid on these items?
Well, I don't want to give too much away, but there is A bottle of tequila signed by Johnny Silverhand. I think that'll
My.
fetch a high price.
I even will be betting on that or bidding on that. That sounds phenomenal.
Of course. Well, let me show you around a little bit.
Yeah,
And
I'd
we're
love
going to
to
have
learn.
a banquet over here. And yes, you'd love to learn what?
Yeah, I'd love to just kind of hear the inspiration behind the space. Like, why was the space chosen?
Well, this used to be a bistro. I was looking for a place that has a kitchen built in so that way we can serve food and have food pairings with some of our finer vintages. That was a
Beautiful.
must, of course. And given that this is a Continental Brands venture, of course, we only have the finest foods available to us. Well, there's not much this way that you need to see.
What's back there? Is it more like exhibit space, or will that be spaces that people can mingle at?
Oh, my office is down that way.
Oh, your office.
Yes. And down this way. By the way, you both can make a perception roll if you want. Okay, you don't notice anything. But she gestures this way, and she says, "Up down this way is the elevator." She gestures to there. That will take you to a VIP lounge upstairs. There's a cigar bar, a secondary bar. It's all very luxurious.
Would you perhaps want to get a couple of shots of it?
Yeah, I would love that. I'd love to.
Very well. Please follow me this way.
And how do you distinguish who is VIP and who's not?
Well, at the gala, everyone there will be VIPs. It's all very exclusive.
Okay.
You do notice as she's walking you to the elevator, this door here that looks like it's like a cargo elevator.
Okay.
And when you step into this elevator, which is a regular elevator here, you see that it only goes up to the second floor and down to the ground floor.
Okay.
This is the VIP lounge. And as you both walk into the VIP lounge, when you look up, you notice the massive skylight that J-Step mentioned before.
All right. How many or actually I'm gonna like whisper to Ebba, ask how many actually even better I'll text it since I'm just the cameraman.
And you both may roll perception again.
And how many guests are invited, and how many do you expect to show up?
Oh, there's going to be dozens upon dozens of people, perhaps even a couple hundred. This whole place is going to be packed.
Any big names that, I can highlight, entice people to show up?
Oh, there's going to be all kinds of famous people. Rex Royale is going to make an appearance, and Mr. Kernigan.
Wonderful names to have on the docket. Absolutely wonderful.
Oh, yes, and even Eaton Sims.
Do you have a
Sorry,
favorite
Ed
one of
10.
these? Oh, I'm
Ed
sorry.
10
What was that?
Sims is absolutely wonderful, wonderful
Mhm.
actor. And I think, well, I'm hoping, I am really hoping that I can get Stormy to have an appearance here.
Stormy? The Stormy?
The Stormy, yes. I've been trying to get a hold of her agent, Brock Trentman, but that man is very hard to get to these days.
You may have some connections there. I might be able to, pull some strings for you.
Oh, could you? That would really make this all seem a lot more legitimate if we could get celebrities of that caliber in here.
Yeah, let me see what I can do.
Ma'am, would you care to perhaps get a shot of some bottles that we can promote?
Well, it's we're still fine tuning the security down in the vault. All I can say right now is that we do have a vault, highly secure, very highly secure in the basement, where
Oh,
everything will be perfectly safe.
Oh, I'm not worried about security. Of course, that's all on you, and you want that to be discreet. Just a couple of B-roll shots of some of the liquors.
I'm afraid that simply won't be possible right now.
Okay.
But at the event, you could certainly record the auction. And after the auction, I will be taking all the winners down on a tour to the vault to see the bottles themselves. So I would be delighted for the two of you to record that when the time comes.
Okay.
Absolutely. That's such a pleasure of mine to be invited. Thank you.
Yes, my assistant Mira's downstairs. Please tell her that if you're not on the list, that needs to be corrected.
Yeah.
I can only give passes for the two of you, of course. This is a highly, highly exclusive event.
Absolutely.
He
No, I
just nods
definitely
his head.
understand. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, Javi just nods his head. That's all I said.
Oh, okay.
Well, we still have so much preparing to do. So I need to escort you out now.
No worries. I think I got plenty of footage for now. Yeah. And if and it's a night of, if you do want a couple of pictures of the spirits before you start showing them, just let me know. I can help out.
Of course, of course. And with that, you talk to Assistant Mira before leaving, and she provides the two of you with your tickets.
Javi will take his.
Eva will take hers as well.
Well, yeah, we managed to come back from that.
I'm sorry, I just blinked and it caught me off guard. You know when you just stare out into the daylight and you're thinking about something else besides where you're at, and then someone is like calls you out when you don't know where you're at, and then you blink. That's what happened.
No, I don't
both
know
of
what you're
you-
talking about.
Both of you can roll human perception.
All right. Human perception. My best skill.
All right, Javi. As you are heading back to the car, you get the distinctive feeling that Ebba's behavior and your somewhat clumsy attempt to cover for her, it did make Jules somewhat suspicious of you both. However, not enough that she completely doubted your position. But you did sense some uneasiness about her with you two.
Okay. All right. Well, at least she wasn't at least she gave us a little bit of a tour and we got some information. So
Yeah.
let's go ahead and text everyone. And yeah, I'll go ahead and actually
Before you call, I'm gonna be like, Javi, I'm gonna put my hand on your shoulder and be like, I can do this. I just blanked back there, but I can do this.
all right. Look, if you can do this, then just make sure you got your shit together, okay?
Yeah.
Because we got lucky right there. Next time, if in the middle of everything, we got one shot or nothing.
I know.
All right, let's text the crew. We can tell them what we found out. All right. I'll just send a quick text message as we start driving home.
Okay.
Good. Good. Yeah, and I'll just start driving us home.
All right. So I think the next part of the plan, or one of the plans that you had, was for someone to switch places with the delivery driver that night to interrogate Mira. Was there, and also you were thinking about tracking the architect to get the blueprints. Is that right?
I was going to do the former. I don't know who planned on doing the latter.
I think Jack Rabbit was going to clip the agent, the architect's agent.
Yeah, Jack Rabbit was looking to go bother the architect and breach his phone.
Okay. So we can probably do one of those things before we end for the night and continue next time. So, Jack Rabbit.
Mm-hmm.
So you're gonna head to the Giraffe Office Park, is that right?
Yes.
Okay, who's gonna go with Jack Rabbit?
What time is it?
Currently it is 12:20 p.m.
I think J-Step would be awake by now. She'll
Yeah,
go.
you feel more refreshed. Okay, so J-Step and Jack Rabbit are going. Is Dragon staying home at that time?
Leave me.
Ebba's still across town when you get the text.
She's still texting it.
J-Step will wander around the penthouse looking for Jack Rabbit.
Okay. All right. You find each other and hey, you head off to the Giraffe Office Park.
It was an Eric Andre quote.
Bird up.
Say, yo, you want to come to this ranch stuff?
Legalized ranch.
I'm glad you caught that, Jestro. Was I watching that when we were living together?
Yeah, it was that in one of the seasons of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, but I can't tell you which one.
Sounds about right.
All right. Okay. So you head to the Glen with the gyro, right?
Yes.
The only other option is Jack Rabbit riding on the pegs of the bicycle.
J Stubbs like, it's all good. We only have like 30 more miles to go. Just got to get across the bay.
Get my steps in.
All right. So, the Giraffa Office Park, you see the big signs for it. There's a lot of corpos milling around. You see across the walkway from the offices, there is like a food truck park where you see a lot of the corpos having lunch.
Okay.
And you got the description of Morris Jenkins from Jack. But you can do a library search if you want to actually see a picture of him. Okay, Jackrabbit, you get distracted by some kind of like gotcha game ad. As you start, oh no, that was J-Step who
Raid
failed.
Shadow
Yes,
Legends.
yeah, you get distracted by the Raid Shadow Legends ad.
J-Step, stop playing Raid Shadow Legends. We're looking for
How
somebody.
can you see what I have an internal agent? How do you see?
I can see it in your eyes, bitch. Like, come on, focus.
Oh. Okay, sorry. They have those. No, you know what it should have been instead? It's those ones where they show like the guy like shooting a gun, and he gets the power
Yeah.
up, and you're like, okay, just fucking move.
Jackrabbit, you do find on Giraffa's garden patch, a list of their architects, and you do find Morris Jenkins on there along with his little corporate picture.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So I got his picture, got his name. We're at like the actual like corporate office, right?
Yeah, you're on the outside. It's like a cluster of buildings, and there's the food truck park across the street where you can see like the employees all going whenever it's their lunch to line up and get food. They're like the bougie kind of food trucks that cost way too much money for like some lobster mac and cheese and shit like
It's
that.
like $17 fish tacos.
Yes.
And I got some at the bar like a couple weeks ago. It was the biggest ripoff.
It's just like that.
I visited a very good food truck when I was in town. I got smacked for $8.
Well, it must have been nice. Let's go.
Well,
Let's go get some. So.
I'm glad that you got something other than Panda Express.
I was eating Mexican food pretty much the whole time.
Got to get it while you can. Then they don't let those in the deep south.
Definitely not.
Our people.
So J-Step's gonna walk up to this food truck and she's gonna be like, four. I think I was like two, 4. And noodles. That's from
Good old Howie Lee. And he still just gave him the one, right?
Yeah. Well, he took something to go.
That's
He was
okay.
eating it later, so.
Yeah. So yeah, you see J-Step trying to get noodles at the fish taco truck.
Yeah, I'm filtering around. I'm looking for Mr. Morris.
Okay, go ahead, roll perception. Okay. So you're there about an hour, and then you do spot him as he's coming out of the office building and heading to the food truck area. And he starts heading towards that fish taco truck.
Okay. I will try to like get in line behind him. And I'll try to breach him.
Okay.
Yep. Behind him in line.
All right. So it takes 1 minute. And you do have the crunch whistle.
Yes. So I got the poor quality deck. I put a crunch whistle on it. And right now, like I guess it's I always figured like one of my interface plugs is like behind my ear. I have that like running down through my shirt, plugged into the deck.
Okay. So go ahead and roll your electronic security tech, and you can add your interface to the roll. Okay.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Do you have any more luck to spend?
How much do you need?
You would need 4.
I'll spend it.
Okay. All right. So you managed to get into his agent. So yeah, you see on your breacher like the little file folders pop up. And what do you look for first?
Is there anything that's like labeled work?
Yes.
I guess that would be most of it. Is there anything that's labeled blueprints? Or recent
You
project?
actually see folders like labeled with the different project names. So you do see the Devil's Cut listed there under the work folder.
Excellent. I'll pull that.
Okay. You find the blueprints of the building, as well as you see a file labeled main net architecture.
Anything with passwords?
You don't see the passwords on there, but you do see the layout of the main floor's net architecture, which I will put in the plans channel.
Hell yeah.
And I will post the layout of the maps later in the plans channel as well. That'll be the blueprints.
Cool. And then I guess anything relating to Devil's Cut, I'll pull.
Okay, so this is pretty much just those two things, just the blueprints and that particular net architecture. Yeah, and at that point, it's almost your turn to go next at the taco truck.
Yeah, I think I'm like half paying attention, and at this point, I'm starting to dig into like bank transactions, if I can get access to like his bank account through the breacher.
If I'm able to see this, I'll do an assist, so we don't bring any attention to Jackrabbit.
Yeah, you can see what's going on. So what do you do?
I'll order for her.
Okay, so you join her in line, and what do you order?
You said it was like fish tacos or something?
Yeah.
So I don't know, some kind of fried shrimp taco.
All right, they ask for €20. And they offer you like these Mexican sodas.
Yeah, so take the tamarind one.
And you get
barely
to a
paying
login. Sorry, what did you say? Which?
I said Jackrabbit's like barely paying attention. It looks like there's something wrong with her.
I mean, they're always socially awkward people in groups, so
Yeah.
But that's what J Step's there, being like, we don't want to bring any attention to the main objective.
Totally.
How did you generate that little image of the architecture?
It's from the book.
Oh, this is a module.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Interesting.
Yeah, you get to his banking app, but he's not logged into it right now.
Okay. Well, I mean, like how far away is he, and how close do we have to stay to him?
So he has already sat down with his taco.
Is it like a food court situation where I can like?
It's like a bunch of picnic tables. Yeah.
Okay. Well, at this point, I'm just like digging for shit that I can like sell to other people, like data.
There's a lot of blueprints there for different buildings that he's worked on.
Yeah, I'll rip all that stuff. I'll leave his bank account safe for now.
Okay.
And then if I feel like I've gotten as much as I can easily, I'll end it.
So it says you have to be within 20 meters or yards to hack into it and have line of sight.
That's quite a ways.
So I assume that you have to stay that close to be connected to it still.
Yeah, that's still like 60 feet.
Yeah.
Like,
so
not that bad.
Yeah. So while he's eating lunch, you can stay connected the whole time. But yeah, that's plenty of time to take a lot of blueprints and sensitive information like other net architectures from other buildings into your breacher to save that you think some fixer out there would be quite interested in that.
Yes, indeed.
For other heists that other edge runners might want to do.
All right, just
And that is a good stopping point for now. So when we pick up next time, Dragon and whoever is going to assist him has a date with an Uber driver.
All right.
All right, great job, everyone. You got a lot of reconnaissance.
Yeah.
Take a good 40 IP, everybody.
Nice.
So we
I hope
will.
I didn't overcomplicate things with my suggestions.
No, I think it was good to come up with a lot of ideas.
Yeah, and you're gonna get some more information soon, so I'm sure you guys will think of a solid plan once you got all the deets. So we play next on the 23rd.
Yeah, enjoy the concert.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm going to another concert tomorrow night.
Which one are you going to tomorrow?
I'm going to see a band called Emperor.
Okay.
I've heard of them.
Oh,
Yeah, I know them.
I feel like I
awesome.
might have been mentioned in this campaign before. Well, overall, since we've been playing.
They're like the only black metal band that I listen to. So
I'm seeing some like black metal, power metal band at the Whiskey again next weekend or
Nice.
next on Thursday. Some Swiss band.
Let us know how that is.
Yeah.
As I say, next week I'm going to go see AFI on Wednesday.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Nice.
excited about that. And I'm
Have you-
old, and now I buy the when I was 16 and going to concerts with my sister, I was like, I'm never going to be that person that buys a table at a concert. Like, you need to be standing. And now that I'm 35, I'm like, no, fuck that. I'm paying double what this ticket costs for that table.
Yeah.
You're gonna stand for how long? No. I don't do that.
No.
Yeah, my lower back can't do that.
Yeah, I sit as much as I can. Unfortunately, there's no seats at the Emperor show, but Lacuna Coil, we got balcony seats right on the edge, so that'll be nice.
Well, I feel like Emperor's been around long enough that their crowd won't be too rowdy. It's like Opeth. When I went to see Opeth, however many years ago, they were out of their super heavy stuff and nobody was moshing.
Luna, have you seen AFI before?
Sorry?
Have you seen AFI before?
I have. They're probably what I would consider my favorite band. So when they come into Seattle, I'll go see them. I think this
Okay.
one's in promotion of the I was gonna say new album, but then I've also is it a new album EP? But yeah, it's been a few years since I've seen them.
Yeah, I've never seen them, but I hear they're really good.
Oh yeah, their new album that they had. I was pretty sure they had a new album. Yeah, that a new album that came out in October. So, but they did a mini tour in the fall, and now this is the full length tour. So they always forget about us in the Pacific Northwest. So when I saw them, I was like, oh my gosh, they announced, and I'll buy tickets.
Well, if they play that song, "The Death of Seasons," please record
Yes.
that crazy techno.
Oh my gosh.
for me.
Yes, and I'm gonna get there early, so I'm gonna get they have this the venue has this section off to the left, I guess, where it's all the seated all the tables, and so I still get there early to get the better table. But usually the one that I sort of sits in the middle of the venue, and it's elevated on kind of a little platform. So yes, I will definitely record it because I also really like that song.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Thanks.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna go and hop off. Y'all have a good night.
Time, yeah. Good night.
Night.
Thanks, Keesley.
Good night.
Later.
Thank you, Keesley.
Yes, of course.